what I told man as well, that what's out here right now, influx of 2 in a queue, man. No, but this is what I'm saying. Bro, trust me, because if you 2 in a queue, man, yeah, they're having a whale of a time out here because they get their little 5-6 bills a week. Yeah! No, but they're doing things, and it's no disrespect, it's big facts, bro. They're doing things that they couldn't do on the road. Do you get what I'm saying? The bricklayers are out here having problems. And if you think about it, even on the street, how much more people was there? Was there more fiends or was there more hustlers? Would you say?
There was more fiends. There was not a lot.
Okay, cool. You probably had a line, you had a line, you had a line, I had a line. Say I done in one ends, I done like an 0.5 in the day. I had 3 ends, 0.5 in each. So 4.5 a day, so that's with each ends, you're doing 50 to 100 people. So one hustler is meeting 50 to 100 fiends. It's kind of like what's going on now, and even on the internet. Remember, they're closer to the fiends than they are the hustlers. These people understand the fiends 100%. More than they understand the hustlers. When the hustlers talk, it's like, oh, who's this guy? And because fiends understand fiend behavior. And it's no disrespect to when I'm calling them fiends. I'm not saying they're all fiends on crack, but they're the fiends for that sort of drug. So when you talk as a bricklayer, don't be surprised when a whole heap of people don't get you. Facts. Because you're talking to fiends, bro. Facts. As a bricklayer. No, but real talk. Like, real talk, facts. Bro. You're talking to... And I've had this thing from... Okay, cool. The first 10 seconds of Really Hustle. What does it say? 2 in a queue, niggas. What it do, niggas? That's the first thing I say.
Oh, shit. I've
been talking to 2 in a queue, man, for years, bro.
Oh, shit.
Trust me. Another set of man who have messed up the game. Remember, we've been in the game, bro. Yeah. And... we come from the... Sorry, is it rolling? Bro,
Tricky just goes straight into it.
We're in the game, And I'm going to quickly say this. And we're going to crack on. Sorry, I just got taken away. But, you know, another set of man who have killed us. And we're from that era. Consignment man.
Oh, yes.
So remember... a consignment man...
On the side, on top, yeah.
A consignment man,
on the side, you know the side?
Sorry.
You're going to see the clip.
Let me do it.
Yeah, there it is,
Is it dead?
Yes. To turn it on?
Yeah. There we go, yeah.
Now, a consignment man can do what? The same as a bricklayer. We come from the era of buying bricks for cash. I come from an era where there was no consignment and you have to pay for your bricks. So when mine went up from 17.5 and there was a drought one Christmas and then it went to 25, you got to pay for them. And you can't take free unless you pay for free. Or at least pay for 1.5. But then consignments come into the game.
That fucked up the whole game.
Then that man who's getting consignment can look at you as a bricklayer who come from a half-hole and he can talk to you. Do you get what I'm saying? Come on, bro. A lot of these men here, bro, they didn't come from our era of, as I say to him all the time, like, going to the showroom with cash.
And then paying for
cash and getting the car outright.
Not getting the Jakes, contacting the Jakes or anything like that.
Bro, even with this coming home thing, man, rent cars. We used to come home to our own whips. It wasn't right to come home to a car that you don't own.
Because you're not going to have it next week.
And what? Bring it back next week. Nah, bro. They're coming home to their own bikes, own whips and this, that and the other. But it's kind of what's going on with the whole internet thing, innit? Like, do you get what I'm saying?
You know what? I do believe, people's trying to stunt so hard. And they break in their back to stunt. And then when they do come out and then when you see them, they disappeared. You don't see them nowhere. It's like, yo, what happened to my man last week?
Sorry, because I don't want to spoil the session. Do your intro, Justo. No, sorry, man. No, I don't want them to say Tricky messed up the format of the session. Look, they're gonna be like, bro, these men went in straight away. What are you talking about? What? All I heard was bricks and sorry, Justo, go on, man.
Yo, welcome to another episode of the session. It's your boy Justo, and you know, bro, I got a really amazing special guest. Like a real special guest. One of London's finest. Tricky. You say, my
love that, man. God bless. Yeah. I feel humbled by that. I feel humbled by that. Yeah, man.
Come on, man. You know you're the pioneer, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know, like when people look at lifestyle and all of that, bro. I saw that from on Channel U, you know, like, you get what I'm saying? I know people say South Kilburn,
And do you know what it is? No, do you know what it is?
We're
bro?
there, but yeah.
No,
but
we're the same. And the first thing you done, yeah, is what I told you even on the blower. What we've got to stop doing. We've got to stop stunting like we don't know each other, because we ain't all bucked. But I know about you, man. So when I see man even have interviews certain times, and I'm thinking, you man are like 10 minutes down the road from these man. So how do I know about them all the way from Hackney? And you man are going on like you don't know about them. No, but it's genuine. But because it doesn't take nothing away from a man from you saying, bro, this is a man that. Do you get what I'm saying? It don't take nothing away from me by letting man know about man from South Kilburn.
100%.
Bro, it was only this year I clocked we was in the same video.
Swear down.
What? I didn't clock that. What?
Swear down.
I've always clocked when they're outside. What's that shop that it says South Kilburn in the video?
Nish.
Is that where you man are outside?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Nish.
remember, Hypo and Asco, I think, went to South Kilburn.
Kilburn to shoot the video for
Yeah, I don't think
I remember Hypo rang me, still say, yo, Just, can man shoot a video on the block? I said, come on, of course, bro, you get me? I remember they pulled up, everything, I was like, okay. Like, this is, they're doing their thing here right now, you know what I'm saying? But it was already love.
No,
like
but respectfully, man.
Yeah, we've already connected from there, you know what I'm saying?
And I love the way you even said that, because, you know, we've always all got this thing about checking in.
Yeah.
Trust me, some of the finest have to do it, and respectfully, some man will phone and say that man ain't just gonna roll up to South Kilburn like that.
Shoot a video thinking, yo, what's going on? Now, facts,
you get
bro.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, facts. I was all meant to come to that Waka Flocka with Jay Spade, but I didn't get to link Big French that day. So much going on. You see when you're talking about on running, getting there, that's what I was in. I thought I could finish that quicker. You get me? But yeah, man, I missed that one day, you get what I'm saying? Because man was going to pull up there and come over there. You get me on that one day. Because those were the golden eras, for me anyway. Yeah,
come on, man. Come on, bro. But this is why, even when I talk now, bro, and I try and school them, man, I'm trying to let them know, without talking too much, I try and let them know that man's been there, bro.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? Forget how you see man sitting down. I can show you a picture right now on my phone, bro. 2012. Same watch on my wrist. 2012. Do you get what I'm saying? Man's just done it. Like, it's just a comfortable thing for me, because we've come through that.
Yeah, we've already
do you get what I'm saying? As I told you even about with the whips, like, man didn't believe in we weren't rap artists, so all the jewels, all the cars, and everything that we came with in our videos, man owned that.
Yeah, facts.
Man brought that to the table. Like, my first video, I think my jewelry come up to like 28k. Something like that. 28 to 30. As we said, we always ran it up to the top.
Come on.
So let's say 40 bags.
40,
Do you get what I'm saying? As we were saying,
bags.
we always ran it up, innit? So
come on.
Let's say 40. But it was like 28k. But my point being is, that was, because we was really living that life, like, we thought we had to buy the whips and no finance.
100%,
We thought we had to
make
sure we got all the jewelry in the world and this, that and the other, the apartments and the way man live.
Bro, do you know, my baddest, you know what's my bad point right now? I like to buy everything outright, bro. It's because I'm so used to doing that. You know what I'm saying? I don't like finance. I don't want to finance a car. To me, it's long. It doesn't make sense. Do you get what I'm saying? So I'd rather just buy a car all outright. Do you know what I'm saying? And when you know you're low, I remember them times there, like, say like food was running low, the piece was all running low. You had your car, that was money. You had your chain, that was money. You know what I'm saying? You know, if you had to shot that, you just get that, boom, get the bread, boom, and then you
I remember one time I must have had like 2 bags, but a watch, a bike, a car. So when man's asking me, I've got 70, 80 grand. But real talk, in my yard, I've got 2 quid. You get what I'm saying? Because you know our thing was like, you see them parts in Paid in Full when they show that thing where my man's got the rollie on, but he goes back to his yard with his little brother in the yard. When people laugh at that, and I'm saying, man, live like that.
100%.
So when you don't want to, no, because they always like to take digs at the street man. Oh, so what? Them man had watches and went back to council yards. Yes.
Bro, that was the norm, bro.
That was the norm, bro.
That was the norm.
Why is everyone trying to go, because of what's going on in this era now, and with all the investing, it's like when everyone says, if I went back and knew what I don't know, bro, man probably wouldn't have done anything different.
For
Do you get what I'm saying?
For real.
Man probably wouldn't have done anything different because the sense that man had and where man was, and if I remember how my mind was moving at that time,
It was totally different. You wasn't thinking about...
When my uncle come and told me he wants to get some piece to invest, I thought he was trying to stick me. No, bro, my uncle, everyone's had that uncle that said, bring that money to me. But because we're on the street, where go to my brethren and be like, believe my man tried to ask me for 20 quid. He tried to ask me for 20 racks.
You know what I'm saying? He's trying to rob you, fam.
Bro!
He's trying to rob you, bro.
Trust me. So a man's all seen paid in full, and who robbed the little youth man? The uncle, innit?
The uncle, yeah.
I'm thinking, nah, Uncle Ice, he's trying to do me over. Everyone's got that uncle, nephew, come man, let me tell you something, just bring your money to me and...
I can't lie. Me and Rich, found some paperwork. Yeah, but these paperwork, it was mad. The numbers on them, it was mad. So I'm thinking, oh my God. So Rich is like, yo, do you know anybody that does fraud? I was like, yeah, my uncle still. You get me? So Rich goes, all right, go. Boom. What, should we give him all of this? It's me, nah, we don't do it like that.
Yeah.
Let's give him this piece here. Then the lowest piece in it. And the lowest that we had on that piece, was 50 bags, bro. So I said, swear, yo, what we found, it was ridiculous. So I was like, let's give him this. Yeah.
You know what you gave your uncle 50 bags?
Bro, we gave my uncle the document that said 50 bags. 2 weeks.
You ain't seen him since?
No, watch it. 2 weeks. 3 weeks. Yo, what going on? So me and Rich together. Hey, what happened to that thing we gave you? This is it. Man, that thing didn't work, you know. That thing did not work, man. I said, swear down. Yeah, I said, imagine we had so much of it. And so he goes, you have bring them to me, let me see. You know what I'm saying? Why? If it didn't work, you get what I'm saying? Yeah. He was like, I'm telling you, just bring it to me and I'll see if it can work. Bro, let me show you something. My uncle had a new fucking car. Yeah. My uncle was, you know what I'm saying? This guy never had nothing. What happened? What we gave him, brought him back up. Rick said to me, he robbed us. This is me, facts, he robbed us. He's up too hard. My auntie was moving nasty. Do you get what I'm saying? So he, and let me show you. He came back to me, well, let me speak to you for a minute. Seriously, have you not got all those paperwork? Yeah. I said, yeah, you told us it didn't work, so we burnt it.
No way.
So he was vexed. He was vexed, oh my God.
And before he just tell you, like, yeah, we done it,
yo,
10 bags, we can
just say you took the thing.
Yeah.
We wouldn't have been mad, bro. We would have been like,
bust us.
Yeah, like, look, okay, we bust you. You took the first 50. Yeah. Give us at least, this one here, like the 80. Give us that, bro. You get me?
You burned the ticket for 80?
We burned it all. Because we knew that we didn't know no fraudsters. And then we just got scammed from my uncle. So like later, like...
See, it was your uncle that set the trend of not trusting uncles.
Yeah, bro.
No, because my uncle might have heard it like his 50 bags. And come and said, yeah, I heard a man from Northwest who's got some Youts, man. With 50 and 80 bags running around. Yeah, bro.
Listen, we burned that piece of paper like... We're like, yeah, we don't know no fraudsters. We don't know nothing like that.
But remember, in everyone's money era, that's your money era. So to the parents, they're seeing what they never saw before. So when the youths come up now and the youths are 25, 24, 23, and they're getting their money era, but it's in a different era. It's not in the drug section. It's in the section of music. The music.
Ah, yeah.
TikTok and that. And they're seeing P's that we've never seen before.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? And even if we did see it, like when I told you a man counted up 250 before, you've grinded for that. I didn't just do that overnight. Do you get what I'm saying? You grinded for it. Like, bro, you never been given a check from no one. But now they're being given checks, or even to rap. 500,000 just overnight. Any man on the street and you see he made 500,000 or he made 750, he went through hell for that, bro. Right. Do you get what I'm saying? Even if a man's seen it on the roads and he can floss and show it, he's gone through hell for that, bro.
Do you know what,
You get what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna lie. Grinding on the road, it was stressful, bro.
Hard, man.
Because you're not going home, bro. Like you're outside
You know
even
what
when
it
it's
is?
raining.
It's because the way we talk about things and the way man have lived and this, that and the other and man have made it look so easy.
But it wasn't.
So that's why you have no forgiveness from the outer people when they talk about the street niggas. They don't really have a forgiveness for us because they think it was so easy, bro. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Even the way they say it now, and it's turned from street nigga to roadman because roadman's like baby food. And man's thing weren't baby food, bro. No, but none of us like. None of us like. I'm not gonna even take other man out and disrespect other man. None of us. It weren't baby food, bro.
It wasn't.
But they like to baby food it because of what it is now.
Yes.
So when they even talk about grub now, they don't know that if man got a half a brick, believe the next time I step up to my guy, I'm going to buy a brick.
Yeah.
We don't know about this, but by getting a brick and earning a grand off it. That's new school stuff. So that's why they know about now. So that's why they talk about the streets like it's baby food.
Like
what you men are only earning a bag. We're from the era where you flip to Z and you come back for a 2 and a Q. You flip to 2 and a Q, come back for a 4.5. You flip to 4.5, come up for a 9. Flip to 9. Do you get what I'm saying? Where you will spend your last peas on your half a box and have no peas in your pocket.
Fat.
Bro, have you ever waited for your first shot? What? Do you never panic on waiting for your first shot? You got no peas, blood. Yeah, my man said he's gonna buy a Q still. Bruh, a little 2 bills just to get you going.
Bro!
You understand?
Bedtime, blood!
What?
Oh, and then he doesn't come sometimes.
Blood! No, trust me, bro.
Oi.
Like, man's had 2 bricks and no money, bro, and waiting for the first shot. And trust me, the first shot comes and then he phones like an hour later, I don't even want it. What? Do you know what? Bro, you're having dramas with man overtaking grub. No, trust me, bro. As we saying, they don't know because we just talk about it. They don't know the daily routine. This was man every day. The way the same people post up on the Instagram every day. People were actually on the block like
every
this
day.
every single day,
Every
meeting
day.
customers every day. It's because it's not shown like that no more.
And the stress was
Do you get what I'm saying? You just see the lit side. So you just see a man appear on your Instagram and you hear, right, I hear he does this, but you don't see it. Do you get what I'm saying? You don't see fiends just coming up to a man in the street and doing all of this.
Trying to bait you up. All of them.
And no matter how many old school videos we show them, pictures we show them, they can only imagine. Do you get what I'm saying? Man, no matter how much a man sits down and I've seen man deliver the whole story. They still don't get it.
But even the nitties ain't the same now. Like back in the day, the nitties they would like a grass was really a grass.
You know what I mean?
Now the nitties are the grasses.
You
know what I mean?
They're stretching hard.
Before the nitties will be fixing the grasses.
Time has definitely changed.
The nitties were different.
Yo, you know what's so mad?
The nitties were different. And you used to really see them on the street. No, bro, like walking to the street. Like you just see them and remember the days where you could just go somewhere with 100 numbers and just give it out?
Yeah,
I don't think you could do that today. I don't know if it's my eyes or whatever. I'm not seeing people out there.
Cut line, you're done.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Done in seconds.
Bro, I'm hearing
giving out numbers.
But remember that was
I used to do.
Jake will phone your phone.
I know, bro. You know what I used to do back in the days? Every morning when I wake up early, text I'm on. I'm on right now.
But he's talking about building a new phone.
Bro, but
buy one get one free. The
testers.
Freeness.
Bare freeness going on, but you see.
And see, I'm not gonna lie. Tester day, was my most relaxed day hustling. No, because I've just got a bag of 0.2s on me. So it doesn't look like that was my most relaxed day. And even to think, well, am I getting followed or am I giving it to the wrong man? Tester day was the most relaxed day because you're only giving out samples. Do you get what I'm saying? It's when, because there's no hand to hand. You get what I'm saying? There's no exchange on tester day. Do you get what I'm saying? So it used to be the most relaxed day trying to build it up. But really getting, when you got the line and you know, the first couple of weeks, you don't know who you've just given the number to, bro. You don't know who you've given the number to. Remember how we used to roll, bro? And we used to say, bro, did you see his hands? His hands were clean, you know. But bro, I know man that used to stand over them in the yard to see you do it. And chill, blood.
Bro.
Just bobs flying in the air, blood.
Bro, I had one, out of nowhere, you just started asking me questions. I was like, whoa. So, you know, when he come and say, yo, brother, are you a fan? Because you know them ones there, yeah. Once you say it to them, they cannot deny it. They have to let you know, innit? Say, yo, are you a fan? He's like, no. So why do you ask so much questions like this?
Yeah.
Huh? What's wrong with you? But I was so paranoid.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I never wanted to even trap next to the man them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or if someone will ring me and be like, yeah, boom, 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 and I've got a mate with me. Listen, you come up and tell him to wait downstairs and just grab what you need to grab for him. Yeah. I don't need to see him.
In this day and age, that was still getting bad.
Yeah. Let me tell you, they couldn't have my things in this day and age. You see my things, yeah? They got so comfortable. You know, one time when they see you coming out the yard, but you told them to wait down there and they'd be like, nah, Brian, but I saw you coming from this way one day, so I just thought, I'll just help you out. Nah, blood.
They're throwing stones at my window.
No, they're getting bright. Blood. And you know, even that is one of the, because man grew up in that era where even some of the bad boys, let's be honest,
to knock my door.
Even some of the bad boys used to do crack.
Yeah.
You get me? But bad boys, and no one used to look, they weren't, no, they man were,
them ones were the
Versace, dripped off, and boom, boom, boom. And I never used to sell crack for that reason, yeah, because I used to see a lot of the man them, like, knock man's yard late. Yo, cuz, what? Yeah, tell my man come downstairs. But the older G's like,
but
and you know they did. No, but it's what I'm trying to explain. They were, tell them, man.
I used to hate it, bro.
No, they were rude boys. Now I think about it, they were only like 21 and man was 50. Bro, give me some.
Give me two of those.
Yeah.
What, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not even like, give me two of those, I'm smoking it up.
Yeah.
It's for the decorator in the yard.
Bruv.
This is too much.
Yeah? Give me two. You know, they'll cut.
Yeah.
10 minutes later, I phone back. Hey, give me two more of those.
Yeah.
Mack.
He said it was good. He said it was good.
It was him.
I'm not gonna lie. Have you ever had to ask one of them old school rude boys for your peas back? It's a long day. Man's on the block and man's like, man just tapping me and say, go ask him. That's me, bro, leave him, man. He knows man's here. And you know when he looks at you and go, what tricks? What? Nah, blood.
He said it was just
as soon as man got bad, man had to tell him, bro. Nah, bro. Seriously, but I never, man had them. But you see, all of that was part of man's growing up. Man had to go shop certain times, bro. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Man had to go and ask for their little £40. What? Come on, you got that. Don't tell me nothing. Trick, run, come on. What? Man had serious bad boys out there, bro, that man had to fall in line, bro.
You got that. For real.
Man tell you got that, bro, and you have to look at yourself like, have I got that? but when you say have I got that, like, do I need this drama?
I did that to you.
Do I need this drama? I got that. Like, I got it.
No, I did that to you. I did that to Emlo. I got to Emlo, yo, get a bottle of Henny, bro. And he was, I saw in his face.
He wants to ask you for the money.
Yeah, he wanted to ask you for the money, but I saw in his face. He's like this. I said, go to the shop, hurry up and get a bottle of Henny. Hey, when I saw Low came at this thing, my dad.
You say on your crashing days?
Yeah, man. Hey, you see on my crashing days, I used to tax the man them ridiculous every Friday. Mack will tell you, I'll come down to the ends, no money in my pocket. Yo, where you man at? Yo, I'm coming over there, get your £20 ready. I'm coming over there. Bro, I'm taxing, man. By the time you know,
but this is what I say, bro. Blocks don't have Debos no more.
No,
and even for this era, bro, I'm telling you, bro. And let me go to the era where what I had man shook. Tinted, when you know the tinted whips come down your block, and you don't know whose whip that is. What? My OGs used to roll in them tinted whips, bro, and they'll pop out. What? You see them man pop out of an old school Granada. Blood, no games, bro. Hey. Trust me, no game.
I know when they jumped out, the man home was sick.
Bro, let me tell you, I'm gonna tell you a story now, because we'll talk. And one thing I will say, R.I.P. because a lot of men talk about this guy because he's not here. But Fox, and you see that obviously our sides and their sides didn't get along, but we're not gonna get into that. I'm just gonna say this guy had the streets nervous without man even seeing him. The first time I ever saw him in my life was in Dutch's video.
Shit.
But Man's been nervous of the name on the street.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
No, let's not play no games, bro. I don't know. As I said to you from the start, I don't know why everyone's out here playing games. Like,
For real.
Yeah, bro.
For real.
Because I'm gonna tell you. And how man will talk about me, bro? It's not that with my. I'm talking. My section is cool. Yeah, boom, boom, boom. You can run that.
Yeah.
But you see, with a whole a borough.
Yeah.
Bro, as I said, bro, I'm not just talking on me one. I'll probably talk for loads. Them man had people shook without you even knowing what they look like.
Yeah,
why do you think, sorry to cut you, why do you think everyone's so comfortable to talk to everyone the way they want? Because they can see you, my guy. Before, back in the day, you could be scared. And as I said, bro, I used to hear certain names. I'm just mentioning one now because he's from my section and I'm doing it respectfully.
Yeah,
but I used to hear certain names, bro, and be shook without even knowing what they look like. I could tell you other man, and we spoke about man, you understand, the other day. Tell you other man who I've heard their name before I've even seen them, bro. And it's been fair. So when everyone's seeing you every day now, the fair's just going from day to day.
You know what?
Because I can see you. I can see you.
It's true.
I can see you now. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because before the name, boy, you hear what my man, boop, 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 boop. My man held up my man, do, but. They can hear it. But now they're just seeing you. And when they see you, it's
my God.
Save the kids. And they don't take it in what anything
simple.
Yeah, bro.
Do you know what, I'm not gonna lie to you, You see, when we were younger, I never used to smile. Like, with the young ones, when they were about, they could not speak to me. You get what I'm saying? Because you just didn't want them to get familiar with you. You see what I'm saying?
OGs were like that.
You didn't want to get them to get familiar with you. I think sometimes, when they'll be like, or if something was happening, don't let Justo know. Do not make Justo know, because if he knows he's gonna make us go and do something mad. Because I was always, what? Is that what happened? And you're over here. Get in the car. You're coming with me. Get in the car. Immediately a man will be like this, deflated. Like, why did we tell it? You get what I'm saying? So you see when man now I see man podcasting, they see man laughing and joking, and I agree with exactly everything that he's saying because they get familiar with you.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I mean?
Familiar.
But they forget that that's still embedded in man. The only thing is man just don't want to let it out. You get what I'm saying? But I gotta big you up because I think everybody just sees you as like Tricky that just talks on the podcast. But they need to know that you was really a guy that was really doing it. Do you get what I'm saying? People actually, your name was ringing bells. People was actually afraid too.
No, thank you, Justo. You know what it is? I don't, you know why I'm thanking you, bro?
Afraid too, bro.
Because
you get me?
Like people from my own bar. But let me let you finish anyway. So, no, because you got that right now. Man ain't getting these every day. But this is why I'm even opening up more and talking about things that you wouldn't even hear me talk about, bro. It's a session. It's what we're supposed to.
Yeah, come on, man.
We're having a discussion. We're not bloody. You're not just drilling questions and you know what I'm saying? It's the session. It's the man them.
100%.
You get what I'm saying? I feel at home. We're talking about the same kind of things, just in different places.
Yeah, man.
You get what I'm saying?
Man. I'm not gonna lie. That's what I'm saying. Like, man heard your name on the road. You get what I'm saying? Man used to hear your name and was like, who's this guy? So you get what I'm saying? Like, who's this guy that everybody talk about? There was fear, you know what I'm saying? So you see the day when I'm watching a music video, and the man says to me, that's Tricky. I'm like, no.
What video? Was that my first? No, Really Hustle.
Yeah. On the bike and they go,
put up on the R1
yeah, come on, that's Tricky. And then the chain.
It's a big chain. You know, man ain't got them problems, bro. South Cuban man will know about this, bro. You got bikes, bro. When you got the big pendant and it's scratching up the paint.
Yeah.
You know, you got to tuck it in because it's just clanging on the paint. You know when you're that short and you got to lean the R1 to the side. Just to hold it up.
It was just like that.
Tell them, bro. They don't know.
It was just like that, bro.
They don't know,
literally.
Bro.
And just dusts us off as well. You know what I'm saying? Just dries off and everything. But I was like,
yeah, they don't know, bro.
That's Tricky as me. No way, that's the Tricky guy. Now I'm actually putting the face to the name. Do you get what I'm saying? And what he was saying, like he's saying, like, no one saw Fox. Do you get what I'm saying? It was like that. His name. I'm over here in Northwest, and you're all the way over there. Man's hearing your name. Do you know what I'm saying? So I don't know how it goes in your end, but man was hearing your name.
What?
You know what I'm saying? And I know that a lot of people was
Let me tell you, no one in my
end.
ends will do that. You know that Cameron and Jim Jones thing. They wouldn't do. I'm from the 80s, bro.
Yeah.
Come out in 91. There's no one that's gonna be more hackney or tell you they've moved more bricks or da da da. But this is why I don't stunt on it, because what's done is done. So what I've done is already done, and what I didn't do, I'm never gonna do. So if you hear someone say, you know what, he wasn't busting his gun every day, I promise you, bro, that's the truth. I weren't. But no, because people say it like it's a thing that I'm supposed to be
glorifying.
That's on all you lot for letting me walk in all of them clubs and move how I moved for years.
That's you might not be doing it, but you definitely could get someone.
I don't want to, bro. I promise you, I had the most. I don't want to mention their name, but just like Justo on smoke, top flight security. Even when I used to go to the toilet, bro, my brethren never used to let me go to a toilet in a dance. Facts. No, on my. You know how we used to roll, bro.
Back in the days, Mack, come on, man.
I don't want it, and this is why, this is why you don't hear me talk like this anywhere else. Because who am I talking to? No disrespect. Love Bobby, love this man, love that. I want to go and talk to them. I talk different. We talk charity, we talk this, But who am I talking to? So a lot of the times, I'm very mindful. That if I'm sitting down with Azizi or I'm sitting there, I can't sit down and talk bricks to these people. I'll lose them in a minute. No, but any of them out there, I don't go on my platform and talk about it because I'll lose you in a minute. This is the session. I feel I'm with family. I feel I'm with people that when I'm looking in their eyes, he's smiling because he's thinking, me too. Mack's there. Mack's thinking, me too. I hear you, bro. Like, no, because it's the same thing, bro, in different boroughs. And I said from the start, we've got to stop fronting like we don't know that everyone done this, bro. Yeah, man. You get me? Because everyone's doing that, just trying to up their game and stunt on another man's name. That's why, bro, you've heard bear rappers come out of my city. You've heard bear podcasters. Why have they never told you this?
I don't know.
Anyone. All of the rappers though. All of them though, bro. Because I'm a 589 guy. And when I say I'm a 589, you've heard a man say E5, you heard a man say E8, you heard a man say E9. Ask them about me. I'm the 589 guy, bro. I'm the guy that goes into all of the blocks, all of my life. Do you get what I'm saying? They'll tell you Square, they'll tell you London.
I can go wherever I want to.
They'll tell you everywhere. But peacefully and lovely and respectfully. As I said, I weren't that guy. So how did I get through? And this is what I try and teach the youths now. Sometimes respect can make it. I've seen some of the heaviest go, bro. So I'm not going to tell you go that route. I've seen some of the heaviest go heavier than me, bro.
This is how it used to be in watching the what's it called, you know, for the culture. When you're just spitting, you're just making sense.
No, but bro, because you know why?
He's clapping.
You know why, bro?
Yeah.
Because you know why? I know who I'm talking to, my brother. When I don't go on my internet and speak like this, because I'm speaking to these people. Like right now, it might be going out to a lot of people, but I'm speaking to you, man. Look how I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you, and I'm talking to you. Do you get what I'm saying? And this is a language that, as I said, there's more fiends than hustlers. I'm talking to. I'm not talking. No disrespect like that, but we're talking to the fiends, and they're not gonna get when the hustlers talk, bro. It's different. It's different. Do you get me? So when I even give back and I talk right now and try and tell the youth certain things, bro, it's because I don't need to spend my time trying to tell everyone about what, because I know the ones that know. And if I really believe in that saying of if you know, you know. Then I shouldn't have to tell anyone.
You don't really need to say much.
No, we don't, bro. Trust me, why do you think it's so exciting for me to watch all of these rappers and people talk? It's exciting. I told you, I know. I'm watching a bunch of 2 in the Q, man. I gave them 2 in the Qs. How do you think I know? So when I'm watching them, I'm thinking, you know what? It's all right because we don't want that applause. Do you get me? We don't crave for it. Do you get me? So we don't want everyone to do that. We understand what's going on now and where everyone's going with it and what everyone's trying to do and how everyone's trying to show off and live the life that we actually went through.
You know what? It's so true because it was painful. You know what you're saying? It was painful, you know, what we actually went through. And the way they take it is like it's a walk in the park. Do you get what I'm saying? So I hear what Tricky's saying still. Do you know what I mean? Like, Bro, let me tell you for me when I felt like the whole game was dead. You see when Rick Ross turned around and said, yeah, he's shotting crack on his iPhone. And then I started seeing guys doing it. I said to myself, yeah, this is finished. I don't want to be a part of this game no more. Like, you're listening to a guy that's never even done it. Like, Rick Ross has never done this. Why would you take that advice? Do you get
Let me tell you.
But I think he has done it though.
On his iPhone.
No, but I think he was trapping still.
What?
Let me tell you, bro.
Prison guard.
Let me tell you.
He was
I've
prison.
had more people, remember, this is the life that these people that I'm going to talk about portray and everything.
Alright, let's get into that.
This is like a Meek Mill, or these man portray to be like brick movers, or this, that, and the other. Some of us, man, have moved more grub than some of these, man.
Facts.
And that's the biggest fact. Do you get what I'm saying? But what I noticed, especially with London, we like to stunt on each other a lot, man.
A lot.
And that's where we're going with this, because we was even talking about where I've come from and what man I've done. It's like we like to stunt on each other, bro. Like me, as I said, when I bucked you, when we spoke on the phone, when I bucked Mack and it's just felt like man's known you forever.
Forever, yeah.
Like these are my guys.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? It's either I'm from South Gilbert or he's from London Field.
Yeah.
Pick it.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
No, it's so mad.
Same place, bro.
No, it's so mad you say that, yeah, because you know what, yeah, imagine, yeah, I've known Tricky from a long time. But you know what? People that I'm bumping into, yeah, they from his block. And I'm even connecting with them like that. And then when they say to you, right man's from where? And I'm like, rah. So, you know where? Yeah. But we're literally like linking, like we've known each other for years. Like I've been on the block all they know, man. It's like when I was in jail with Indian them, man. I didn't even know Indy was from London Field and them lot. Do you get what I'm saying? But we locked in.
Yeah,
do you get what I'm saying?
Man.
Because you remember I was telling you about bacon and all that.
Yeah.
Bro, I knew my man from time. You get me? But yeah, man.
And Happy's just like everyone else's spot now, where everyone's got dramas in house. But remember, I'm from an era where there was no dramas in house in my whole hood. My hood was my most safe haven ever. Like, you get what I'm saying? We used to have dramas with the obvious other side. But that was in North. Do you get what I'm saying? But when we come home, everyone was blessed. Everywhere was blessed.
You know, so mad.
You get what I'm saying?
It's mad you say that. Back then, before we got into any situation, our beef was with the Jakes. We was warring Jakes. Like when Jakes would come into the estate, like I don't know if you remember when they used to call the meat wagon. Like when they used to call
I put up a video on my Instagram right now of Hypo talking to the police officer. That's where the meat wagon come on the day we're shooting.
Oh my god, the meat wagon!
With the meat wagon come on the day we're shooting a video. It's on my Instagram right now today.
People don't even know what the meat wagon is.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro.
They don't even know what the meat wagon is.
Every single day, and we used to banter with them and
bro, man used to fight meat wagons.
Yeah, bro.
They would jump out. When they would jump out, they would have it all. Oh, you think you're tough? And I used to be like, like, just take off your badge, you boy. Take that off. Let's go around there and do it quickly. They were like, you give it all that. I remember my brother was like, take it off. Then he's telling you to take it off. Let's just do it. You know what I'm saying? So, bro, you see when man, like when he took off his thing and we went up, like, see when man floored him. I just shook his hand after. I said, yo, you know what? You're a real one. Because you didn't nick, man. And all of his brothers stood there. They looked at me like this. He's the problem, this one, innit? Bro, meat wagon could not come to the ends that they used to always come up. Mad numbers. And when they would jump out,
you see like 4 of them come.
Yeah, bro, they couldn't even got one.
Them, it's on now.
Yeah, bro.
It's on, boys. Yeah.
When they used to come on the block as well, you see, as soon as one of them jumped out, they'll be like, what's going on, Justice? I'll be like, oh, go on. Well, you told your new guys about me, yeah? Yeah, no, don't worry, man. They all in check. It's me. Good. You get me? Man, you lot can do your thing, patrol still. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they had a proper relationship.
Yeah, man. Trust me, bro. Like, they understood.
But remember,
that.
we used to have that officer that we knew. Yeah. You know that everyone knew. We used to have one called Shakes that when we used to come, sometimes someone back to him up in his shop, and we used to be like, and you used to talk to them. Certain times, bro, we used to roll at certain times so heavy you wouldn't even get the stop. Like feds will pull up beside us and we've got things on us, but because of the respect levels and we talk to them and they're pulling up beside the car and what are you boys off to today? Oh, come on, allow us today, man. Nah, come on, boys, where you going today? But they're not worried about the meaty stop that they'll usually give. Do you get what I'm saying? They're probably like thinking in their head, we're waiting for something big with these boys.
Oh, you see what he's saying?
Yeah,
I've
bro.
experienced that so much. I've all had grubs on me, like you see like Andy or you see boyfriend will come, they'll be like, so what are you doing today?
Yeah.
I'm just chilling now, what's wrong with you? Like, leave me alone. Yeah. You know them ones, but you know you got a thing on you.
He was a devil though.
But of course he was a devil.
It wasn't too bad.
Yeah, Brayford wasn't too bad.
We used to have one, John Reynolds. See Reynolds?
Problem.
Bro, I swear he got the whole Trident thing, because Trident, when was Trident start? Trident was about 2001, innit?
Yeah.
Danger times, innit?
Yeah.
Danger times, innit?
Yeah.
No, serious danger times.
Come on,
innit? Come on, bro. Remember, man was the invention of Trident, bro. No, but think about it. But a lot of men couldn't tell you this because they wasn't really outside them times. But this officer here, because and this was after remember Robbery Squad?
Yeah.
We dealt with Robbery Squad in the 90s.
Yeah. Trident
he was and Trident came after that. Do you get what I'm saying? Because our one was John.
Dangerous time for real.
John Reynolds and Dave Watson, them two.
The Robbery Squad was like bank robberies, isn't it?
Yeah, bank robberies.
What was that like back in the day?
Bank robberies was like, because back in the day, that's a good one, because no one's ever asked me that. You know, we used to do the, remember clockers? No. So when I say clockers, like you go in the bank.
Like someone to go watch.
Someone go and watch someone's drawing out 10 grand and be like, he's drawing out 10 grand, my man, and just dip in the middle of his coat and take it and go.
Okay.
So it's like clockers, so someone will just go in there and sit in the queue and come out, be like, my man's coming, my man in the pink, I mean in the brown coat, he's coming out. Just draw that 15 grand, just draw that 10 grand, just draw that 4 grand.
So that was the bank robberies?
No, so that was the clockers at first.
Okay.
So it's like the leading up. Because remember, you go from theft to you lead up with your robberies. Yeah. We was doing travel agents. Remember going places, Lumpoly?
Yeah.
But remember, there was no online, so the travel agents were taking straight cash.
Yes.
So we just used travel agents and and this, that, and the other. And then after that, it was like petrol stations and this, that, and the other, and then you do the clockers, but after the post office,
that was a proper one. The post office, right up in there.
I remember post office. There was none of all of this bars.
There was no glass.
There was no glass on all of them things. So it was just like,
because back then people used to jump. I remember I was. This ain't snitching, innit?
We're all trying to. Max, don't you notice? Both of us done the same thing. He took over from me and went. Max trying not to say nothing, You know what?
That's what I said to Mack.
Paint the picture, like. Someone will get it. Man just go and just.
But I just know.
Yeah.
Back then, like you said, there was no glass.
Yeah.
Man, you know what I'm saying? Over the fence.
Yeah.
And don't move, kind of thing. I was like, yo. This is mad. Walked out with everything.
Well, you done that as well?
No, bro. I'm in there. I was a hostage, bro.
No, because I'm going to take you back, And I'm going to take you back as you said that. Because a lot of man, bro, won't even say, and we're not going to go into that side. We'll go back to the robbery side of it. The north side, like RIP, like with popcorn and this, that, and the other, we used to do robberies together.
Okay.
A lot of man couldn't tell you that because I've seen a lot of man will tell you their story and they come and like 2003, 2004, these times where like 95 or no disrespect. Bro, as I always say, it can't be disrespectful if it's facts.
If it's
100%.
How could facts be disrespectful?
No, it's not.
Do you get what I'm saying? So we did used to do robberies together. A load of man couldn't tell you that. A load of man from my borough couldn't tell you that because they weren't outside like that. But a lot of people can't tell you that. But we used to do them together. Like Hackney man, and man from over Tottenham.
Yeah.
But long story short, as I said, we was building up. So you do different sorts of robberies and this, that, and the other. And then when it came to that, it was. And big up the South guys because a lot of South man used to do it as well. Remember the Abbey Nationals?
Yes.
We used to have Abbey National.
Yeah, I still call it Abbey National now. Yeah, Santander. I still call it Abbey National.
But Abbey Nationals and that. I remember with the Abbey National and that, they just used to have desks.
Yes.
So they just used to have desks and all the money was in the drawers.
True, yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? And we even knew that, because these times we're not like the white man them running in there with burners. We didn't have no burners, man. They're like 14, 15, 16. Do you get what I'm saying? So we're just running in there with no black attitude.
Yeah.
No, but it's like that. You only need to see 6 black men coming in the place.
That's it. Run that.
Need no, but bro,
yeah,
holding up people and da. And the time we even got caught, bro. I'm an Egypt, blood. Man, this is why people rate the streets now, you know. Because I have to tell you this time, we robbed a place, yeah, and we bloody locked them in the room with the phone. Blood, man, locked them.
Oh my God!
With the phone, blood.
Hey, they made that phone call.
No, but you know, them times there, we're just hungry for the peas, blood.
Yeah.
We don't even want no trouble. We're not even thinking the police should get involved in this because man doesn't tie you up. Man just want the money that, you know, when you try and do it so polite.
Get in that room, please.
Trust me, bro. Because remember, my Justos, I only bought them on certain moods because they can make it go wrong. Because they're the man that's thumping a man.
You see that? My job make it go wrong. I used to make a lot of go wrong.
We had my guy, pick him up, man, Curtis. And Curtis was known that all in the jails and this, that. Curtis would come on, bro. Yeah, bro. Bro, the number one, the first off the porch, younger than me as well. Don't let me sit here. The first off the porch, the first guy. Them man will rob a PO by themselves. You know you get them man there, and that's the Justos of this world. They'll do it on their own because you see, Max. I'm not gonna front. I'm the guy that gets 5 man, 2 man that I can probably knock. You get what I'm saying? We can knock easy and 2 men that I can probably split a decent change with. You get what I'm saying? Because I need them other 2 men for the muscle. Yeah.
He's an old school.
Proper old school.
The proper OGs.
But bro, remember what I tell you, yeah? And this is why I teach a lot of man now, bro. Because remember, and we know this, yeah? Like, on the serious side, remember, the streets is 20% physical and 80% mental. That's why when we come into this world now, don't you notice, and I see a lot of men do it, and I think they're suckers. Don't you see a lot of the man who used to give them their muscle on their road, they don't need them no more. Because we're in the mental world and we're on the online and stuff. So they can stunt on them. Do you get what I'm saying? And put them on the back burner. Where I know in certain places, when you're going to the block every day, I need to check in with my man. Yo, bro, walk on.
But you need the muscle.
Now they don't need the muscle. Because when you're flying, because as I say, they're just flying over man's head. They don't need muscle. All these guys, these A&Rs, these managers, and this, that, and the other. They're not fearful of like what was before. Do you get what I'm saying? They don't need muscle.
It's definitely watered down.
Because they don't see the muscle, man.
It's definitely watered down. Definitely watered down.
And the ones that get close to them, what they do is the sucker move. So they're so happy to be around them. They don't keep the door ajar for the next man to come in. You get me? They just keep that plot for themselves. No, because they all do it, bro. Let's be honest. No, let's be honest. They all do it. But when we was on the block, they needed a man like you right beside them, bro.
100%.
100%. I could see it from a distance. I'm not an idiot. I've been out here. So they needed you. So now we don't need him where people ain't coming up to us every day and we're not seeing people.
But you always need them though. You're always going to need them regardless. Do you get what I'm saying?
But they don't mind coming back.
If you want to get into the jungle, if you want to be amongst the jungle, he's talking about people hiding from the jungle.
I know, but bro, I know, but you know what happens though? You might just slip up and then end up bumping into the jungle.
Okay, cool.
Do you get what I'm saying? So that's why you always need them.
A lot of these men, when they say they got ops, in relief, they see their ops like 2 times a year. Think about it, man. Man, you have to see your op every day, bro.
Facts.
Every day, bro.
It was going down.
Every day, bro.
It was going down.
Every day, bro. Think about it. You're seeing a man every day. Where? On the net. You're not seeing them in real life. Some of these men have got big dramas and they see each other twice a year. That's why I say to man, you might as well quit it. If that.
You know what, for real.
Okay, cool, bro. Some men that say they got dramas with me, I've seen them twice in life. And that's a span of 20. No, I'm being honest with you, though.
That say they got dramas with me, they've never seen me. They've never seen me, bro. People call me pagan. I'm like, huh? What are you on about?
But this is what I say to a lot of man, you know. You see, for this year, and I've said it to you even on the blower, it's like your fight, it's like the AJ fight. If I haven't signed anything, you ain't got no dramas with me. That's your issue. Because I ain't signed on that paper. Because anytime, even before, you know where we come from, bro. It was different before. And we got to change it now. Because before it was a man here, a whisper on your name. Let me have got the... Let me go and approach my man. What one, bro?
Yeah.
Heard,
Yeah.
Bro, come on, bro. With how the internet is, man ain't even got the energy to approach one person about that. Do you get what I'm saying? It's just like, you know what? No. We don't even need to get into that. But before, you would have tried to approach everyone. And now, when a man don't like me, what do you want to do? Because before you wanted to get closer. What do you want to do now?
Hey, do you know what?
Get further away from him, bro. Whoever that is, maybe.
Do you know
in life, man.
I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't gonna say this, yeah.
Say, bro, it's a session, bro.
I know, but RIP to Hypo still.
God bless, man. God bless.
God bless. Still, because I know that guy was a real dude.
God bless.
I know if he had a situation with somebody, he's approaching them. If anybody said anything about his guys, he's approaching them. Do you get what I'm saying? Do you know what I mean? He does not, you know what I mean? That's what but that's how
I said that, innit? Yeah, 100%.
You know what I mean? He does not let anybody.
I was in Rochester with him,
Yeah.
And then some South Youts from South Youts. I think they were linked. I think they might have been someone from Norths.
Yeah.
But there were South Youths in the jail going mosque all the time. Yeah. But I think he was like, they were like, he's not coming. He's not coming because he's shook. He's not coming so shook. One day, he popped up. He come back. He had like a bad leg in it. He come, sat in the middle in the mosque, put his chair in the middle and chat in the middle. The whole session, the whole service went. At the end, he said, "What? No one ain't got nothing to say."
It's a chick.
Bro, but no one ain't got nothing to say. Everyone's quiet. You understand? Dickheads. Went back to his wing. Yeah. Go back to the mosque. He only come to prove dress.
Bro,
everyone's saying.
Alright, bro, this is the
Pride
guy
man, you know, Pride man 101.
Yeah,
and that's
bro.
why I even said to you even on the blow the other day, bro, like, I know and I live with it, bro. I know, bro. You see my guy? You see, if that was me, the internet would have known. He ain't even as calm as me. He would have let you all know. This is what I'm about to do for my guy daily. So man, live with the fact knowing that
he will clash for these guys.
He don't play no games with man's name, bro.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? So the fact that people are out here and this ain't even no other side. This is in house.
Yeah.
The people are out here playing with his name.
Yeah.
Sometimes they don't even know what they're doing when they're playing with his name. But you're playing with his name that he wouldn't play with your name like that. Trust me, as you know, as you said.
Like I said, I know him to like, if he has a situation with somebody, he's approaching that situation. Do you know what I'm saying? But the reason why I say that is because I saw the clip with Loonz, when he was explaining the situation and he said he didn't know that there was passa. Do you get what I'm saying? But in my head, I'm like, bro, I'm not from around there, but I knew there was passa. Do you get what I'm saying? How can you not know that there was passa?
Can you hear me fixing my house? Can you hear me fixing my house?
Yeah.
Let me say just.
You know what I'm saying? But
let's address it, man.
Nah, you know, the only reason why I say that, because I saw Loonz's energy was different compared to how Loonz's energy normally is. Do you get what I'm saying? And when he was explaining it, to me, it was like, yo, just stop, bro. You know what I mean?
See, to me, it's so simple, you know. Don't explain it. Like, for starters, because if it weren't nothing, there's no need for an explanation. That means it was something. Like, do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But we're making out like, and I think the more we explain any of these things, it makes us look stupid. But it's like I said to Mack, bro, what everyone's doing is I'm pushing peace in public and they're pushing peace in private.
Fact.
Because this is, you see that whole movement, when we talk about the whole thing and what we're talking about now,
fact.
It was a pushing peace movement, wasn't it?
Yeah, that is a pushing peace movement.
What is a handshake?
Yeah.
So everyone's pushing peace, right? That's what I would ask everyone.
Yeah.
Are we pushing peace? Do you get what I'm saying?
That's a pushing peace gesture for real.
But because, let's be honest, and we're at the session now. I've had an episode where I've sat down with my own guys and we've spoke about these things, and my guys have been very, I don't agree with this trick. I heard you took a picture of the feds. We can talk about that if you want. Don't worry about it. We're at the session. We can talk about anything. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, bro. Trust me, I don't know how I posted the pictures. You get what I'm saying? But my guys were against it. You see all that shaking hands? I'm against that. Did you get it? No.
I'm with him.
Do you know why?
I'm with him there.
Do you know why?
I'm with him.
Do you know why? Because it's like, We can't sit on the fence. We've either got to push peace or move like a gangster.
Facts.
So if you're not moving like a gangster, what are you doing? Because a handshake just like that without no...
It's peace, it's peace.
But it's on the fence piece.
Yeah.
It's like I'm coming over here, but I'm not coming over here and doing this.
Yeah, I don't want no problem really and truly.
Come on, bro. Because the one thing, I push peace all over this world, bro. But no one's going to disrespect my brethren and I'm going to shake your hand. So even if you want to disrespect me on top of that or do something on top of that, then you'll have to just say, we done something to Tricky on top of that. And I'll live with that. But I'm not going to shake anyone's hand without them explaining on why they diss my brethren. Do you get what I'm saying? And me personally, I talk from my own.
That's what I said.
Everyone knew. So if a man from Kilburn knew, and a man from South knew, and a man from bloody Birmingham knew, everyone from Hackney knew. Do you get what I'm saying? But
he shot himself in the leg on that one day. I think you're right. He shouldn't have explained it.
Don't explain it, man.
He should have just stayed quiet. You know what I mean? And that is definitely...
Bro, I've seen my guys explain stories about me with bare energy. Yeah, man, when Tricky was there, I see Tricky and... When man's explaining that story...
No, that's how it is.
Bro, no, but... It's like, Ron, yeah, but right now, then it's like, yes, but, man... You get what I'm saying? Like, no, but it's really
dark, you know.
And the thing is, as I said, bro, check everything I'm saying. It can never be disrespectful if it's just a fact. It's a fact that you should never have shook his hand. It's just a fact. We don't even need no explanation. But the explanation part is everyone's still trying to play this game. I'm still a bad man though, but listen to no, bro. Everyone's done. Why are we even doing this, like? Why are we letting Tricky and Ross Clark Ricks hang out to dry as the pushing peace man? While the rest of the world while the rest of the world is actually pushing peace.
Yeah, you gotta take this in.
No, real talk, bro.
No, you're saying the right thing.
Hey, bro.
No, you're saying the right thing.
Can I say my part? Well, let me say my part. You see what Tricky's saying, yeah? I don't disagree with that. Do you get what I'm saying, yeah? But you see what he's saying? I am... Yo, you know, it's the session anyway. We're gonna, you know what I'm saying? If Justo's crashing, let it crash. Bro, if I see it, I'm crashing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not shaking, I actually crash. So they don't see me and then think, oh, he's just gonna let us go by. I stand on business. Yeah? But I'm all about peace when it comes to the youth because I've got a kid. You get what I'm saying? You see the other ones yet? That's past tense, bro. You know what I mean? That is what it is, and it's like what you say. Yo, man ain't even seen it. Man ain't even seen their people like they ops like that. They're really not. You know what I'm saying? And some ops don't even want to come outside, bro. Man's got ops that comes on man's live and say, yo, man's pulling up to your thing, bro. I'm not even mad at you. Pull up, bro. You know what I mean? Come and support.
And you see, as you said that, bro.
Come and support.
You know that's who man do it for, innit? See your
for the
youth,
kids,
bro.
yeah.
See your youth. I promise you, bro. I'm not here trying to impress Justo, but you see, I ain't even met your youth, and I care for your youth, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? Because everything that's been going on we've had a lot of deaths, all of us, bro.
Facts.
Man don't even know how long we're here for.
Facts.
You have to be fearful now, bro. And this is what I'm fearful of. Who am I leaving my youth with? Facts. What, all of these man on the net? What, all of these man? So you need to understand, bro, and know, bro, that even if you might hear this one day and go back to it and just think, you know what, you always said your door will be open, because that's what I'm doing for the youths then, bro. Because my man's going to give you guidance and let you know from start to finish. I'm going to let you know how it goes at the start. I'm going to let you know that you're going to get the money. It's going to be lit, but it's going to go wrong at the end. You're going to lose one of 5 things: the love, the family, the freedom, your life, or your money.
Facts.
So when I go through the point of losing the money, I was blessed to do that, because I didn't lose my freedom and I didn't lose my life. Do you get what I'm saying? I didn't lose my family. Do you get what I'm saying? I didn't lose my mind. That was the other one, the mind.
The mind, yeah.
You see, man, bro. Come on, bro. You
people, I see people lose their mind.
Come on, bro.
And people are trying to get back to how they had it, but they can't, so they lose their mind. Literally. Do you get what I'm saying? Now, I totally agree. Like, that's what I say. Yeah, I'm for the kids. You gotta remember, yeah, bro. Before people even be screaming peace, yeah, like pushing peace, I was doing that on my block from day dot. from
Go
day
on,
dot,
you
bro.
talking and I'll talk. Go on.
You know what I'm saying? I was doing that on my blog from day dot. You've heard Rick say, yo, Justo used to get sponsors for us. Justo made all of us go studio, make everybody rap.
No one's gonna
know
give
what I'm
you a
saying?
longer handshake. If they do, they're begging it. Bro, how long? 10 seconds. Real talk. But that's when it's real. I hear you.
Yeah, bro,
I hear you.
I was doing all of that. You know what I'm saying? More time when people, like Mandem was going to crash out with other people, more time I'd be like, yo, forget that, it's slung. There's not even no point. You know what I'm saying? Of doing all that. I used to proper stop.
Let me
all
be
that.
honest, yeah?
You know what I'm saying?
Sorry.
People think the name
Okay.
Justice was just justice, bro.
Yeah.
I used to intervene when people were causing trouble with other people that had nothing to do with me. I used to even stick it to some of the men them. So what you doing? You know what I'm saying? Well, this is not what we're about.
Yeah.
We're not about this.
Bullying thing.
Yeah, bro, we're not about this. I used to have the old ladies on the block. Made the men them start helping the old ladies on the block. You know what I'm saying? I used to make sure my community was good. You know what I'm saying? So it was good. So I was doing the pushing peace thing.
No,
long
no
time ago.
disrespect to me.
You know what
Some
I mean?
people do it with talk, some people do it with action. Do you get what I'm saying? So I always tell people, don't watch a man that's just doing action. Not everyone's a talker.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? So man are doing that and man are living it in real life. But he ain't, just because he ain't coming out and saying, yeah, everyone get together. It don't mean that he don't want that in his heart of hearts.
Exactly.
Do you get what I'm saying? Because they always just think it's the man that's talking and saying it. And I'm saying, bro, some of these men believe in peace more than these men that are doing the videos and looking sexy every day in their pictures.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No real talk. Like, because same as me, bro, and it's a big fact. About 150 to 200 youths I got in the park one time, me, my brother, and my homie Errol. And this is in my hood. So when anyone wants to talk, bro, man's been pushing peace. Before pushing peace was pushing
peace. That's my exactly.
What are you talking
Facts.
about? I'm
You see
talking
what I'm saying?
Square, London Fields, Homerton, and da-da-da-da-da. And this was about 2005. Yeah, and after that, obviously, as we go, all goes in the hood, a death happened, and we couldn't go back, and then it got bigger, and then it got out of man's control. But I promise you, bro, I had about 150 to 200 youths in Victoria Park, and the bully vans came. They thought it was a madness, and I'm on the bench, and I'm talking to them, and I'm saying, you know what? This is from 2005, bro. So this is way before any internet and this, that, and the other. No one even had a phone. There's no footage of it.
At all.
There was about 200 man there. There's definitely going to be a man that can tell you and say facts.
You see how tricky
Just say
saying
facts.
2005, bro.
Trust me, bro.
I was
Man's
there
been
2005.
doing it because man's really cared. It's just come onto a wider platform when I see man like you lot, other man from South, North, even Tottenham. Because let's be honest, bro. Like, there's man from Tottenham and I care about some of their people. You can't choose what the heart what the heart wants to do. Do you get what I'm saying? It's like my heart ain't picking and choosing no ends now.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? If I see a man's you and a man's you from over there, bro, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's different.
Yeah.
And as I told you on the phone, bro, one thing you have to understand, and I'm going to give you one of the biggest facts. No man from Hackney has spoken about a man from Tottenham. No man from Tottenham has ever spoken about a man from Hackney. So when you think about all the people that's talking, they're not from Hackney and they're not from Tottenham.
I hear that.
Yeah.
That I definitely hear.
Do you get it?
I get it.
You will not
100%
hear
get
Tricky,
that.
bro. Come on, bro. A lot of things happen. You're not going to hear Tricky speak about Smitty in no way. Because man know what that was.
Yeah.
Man ain't ever going to disrespect that name, bro.
Yeah,
Do you get what I'm saying?
yeah,
Because you can't even stunt on your enemies, bro. Don't go on like it weren't that.
Yeah.
Don't even go on like it weren't that.
God,
Because everyone
100%
believes.
facts.
Everyone believes because a man's an enemy, you gotta stunt on him. More for you, bro. Because I took all mine dead serious.
Bro,
Do you get what I'm saying?
God.
Because if you don't take them
That's me
serious,
as well. I take them all serious.
that's on you. But I ain't gonna sit here and disrespect a man's name that want no baby food that will pop out.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? Nah. So when you see me baby food certain names, it's because they were baby food, bro. No, real talk. Loads, bro. No, but for certain man, you're not going to do that, bro. I don't know where he is in life. I ain't heard the name for time and this, that, and the other. So, and we've all come from that place, and we're not there again.
Yeah.
So it's respect. And bro, I know a bag of man that are moving on and. Bro, I know man that have quit the roles to deal with their dead mother. Man, my point being is, no, think about it, bro. Some of these men are getting, like, I heard man are getting ill and same over there and other, my people. Do you get what I'm saying? Look after their father because their dad's getting, man's got bigger problems, bro. Man's got bigger issues. You get what I'm saying? And I'm saying that even to say, like, that's how it gets to the peace side. It doesn't get there by everyone sitting in the room and saying, we're all going to squash it, yeah? Everyone gets bigger problems. You get what I'm saying? Man go jail and they got that to think about.
People just start moving on.
Yeah,
you know
bro.
what I'm saying? And you see what you said? You don't need to be sitting in a room to say, yeah, we're squashing this.
No, bro, you just need to do it.
It's just bigger situations.
Yeah.
Like you're going through, you'll be like, oh, long. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you know,
bro.
If you can see a man be like, long. You know what I mean? Bro. Like, I get it, I understand.
You
bro.
think
But how many people own up to saying that?
None.
They act like they don't see nobody. You get it?
Bro, this is my problem though. You know what?
Wait, sorry, explain that, Mac, sorry.
So I mean, like, so how many people would see like they will see someone, but because they got a bigger problem, they'll just leave it and keep it moving. But act like they didn't see that person on their move.
You barely saw him.
Yeah.
So they'll act like they haven't got no sense, but in reality, they have
Everyone's got sense, but
Yeah.
it's like even with the other situation when you're saying about the Loonz situation.
Yeah.
I'm saying everyone's got sense
Yeah.
because I'm not even telling anyone that you should even crash out and do
Yeah.
anything. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, but you have the right to just walk away.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? And what everyone
Don't put
needs
your
to
hand
do,
out.
as
Don't put your
you're
hand out,
saying,
shake.
Yeah.
Just walk away.
everyone needs to stop going on like they're a madman.
You're saying more the same energy that they had for you.
Oh,
Why not have
cool.
that same energy or more?
What?
Yeah.
What? Your own brethren, bro.
Yeah.
A man who you've sat down and spoke about and told them when you've come home, I've given you a rollie because I didn't want you to feel left out.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I wanted to be a part of the team.
Man's from that era.
Yeah.
Man's from that era, bro. Like, you get what I'm saying? But buying a Jacob watch and giving it to a man 2 days later because I don't like the yellow and colours and all that shit.
Yeah,
Do you get what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah,
But really,
yeah.
man's come from that. So that's the energy you got for your brethren. And everyone was cool with that because they thought, you know what? Alright, cool. Maybe Tricky, that they don't agree with you. Alright, cool. I was cool with that. But then I thought, you know what? If that's what you give me, let me close my eyes while you poke my man in the eyes with a fork. Because I know my brethren ain't playing that.
Yeah.
Then you turn around and say, it's like, but as I said, bro, they're doing what I want. They're just taking time to get there. I want you to give handshakes, my boys. Do you get me? I want you to all give handshakes. But let's not be on the internet and play like it's something else. Let's not do that.
Let's not pretend.
Because then the kids are watching and thinking, we're all on crash out season. And no, everyone's got school runs. Everyone's got things to do.
Yes.
And everyone, say it, Mac.
Everyone's got sense.
Everyone's got sense.
Yes, yeah.
So a man choose sense and growth when it pleases them. So you get caught out by 10 man in a dance, Justo, man's on this growth thing. You know what? You go on their page and it's just bare litness and fuckery. No talk of growth.
Yeah.
Trust me, man will check your page in the dance, you know, see what's he fucking up to. Keep it right there, hold him there. Let me see what he's. Last caption was, I'm the realest in the streets.
Yeah.
You're not on growth, you e-jerk.
Yeah.
No, but this is what it is. But as Mack said, we're gonna go back to it.
Yeah.
Everyone's got sense, bro.
Yeah.
Me, I've got
100%.
sense, bro.
Yeah.
Like, do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, so everyone likes that word of crash out. And even when I saw a man even saying that, man want me to crash out. No, bro, because standing on business is not crashing out. If I disrespect your mother right now, bro, while I'm sitting here, you doing something and turning over the tables and dashing that on my head and bam.
It's not crashing out, man.
What is that?
Bro,
That's standing on business, bro. I just
100%.
now disrespected your mother.
Yeah, bro, that's not crashing out.
So standing on business and crashing out is two different things.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? I just wanted to say that before the end, before.
What was I gonna say to you? Why do you feel like people go onto you with a police picture?
Is this recorded?
Yeah,
We need this part.
That's recorded. Let me-
Hold on, put, because I know Tricky ain't playing. I know he's
Yeah,
not playing.
yeah.
I know he's not playing. Yeah, I know he's not playing. 100%.
Not being formatted by this. We're still live though. You good?
You sure, yeah, Matt?
Yeah.
Matt, you
This is a
sure?
good session, you know.
Yeah, this is
And you
good.
see
I'm
me, I've
enjoying
done
this right
podcasts
now.
all my life, bro.
Either way, the cameras, remember, it's gonna be good.
Let me tell you, I do podcasts. I've
You'll
done
be talking
podcasts
loud
for time,
anyway.
bro. Yeah.
Yeah.
You've got gold already.
Come on.
No, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. The energy, the vibe, the back and
Tricky, I
forth.
told you, you know that simple.
Yeah.
Bro,
I told you on the phone.
Yeah, you did.
I know.
No, bro, I could talk about a phone call. I knew. Trust me. Remember, man ain't a rapper, man's a podcaster now, so it's not just about sitting down. No, but man can tell when it's like, you know, you sit down and you think, yeah, that one's not going well. Or, trust me, I'm feeling it. And I thought, once we get past 45, you got yourself a stunner here, bro. Trust me, with a good back and forth, some lessons in there for what man I want to talk about. But go on, carry on. What was you saying now? What was you asking me?
why do you think everybody got mad? Like,
let me tell you, bro.
About you taking pictures.
Let me tell you. No, it's not pissed off, Justo, because I done that 3 years ago and no one ain't done nothing. No, but Justo, think about it. Do you think I've not seen all of my guys?
But I don't think you should say what was the picture for?
The picture was for anti-knife crime. Yeah.
So they were just on a panel with you, basically.
No, there wasn't even on a. We went into like it was like we had like they had a meeting. So one of the guys who worked for the Croydon Council, Anthony King, one of the big boys, and there's another guy, Sace Holmes Lewis. Yeah. These guys, and they work down there. They invited man down. So man's gone down there. There's been police there and this, that, and the other. Yeah, 100%. I knew the police were going to be there. So let's cover all the parts of the story.
You see what you say? I've been in a situation like that where I've gone down from meetings and there's a bag of police there.
That's what I'm trying to say. It's not. It wasn't a police meeting though.
No. It was a meeting like for the council of Croydon.
See what you're saying? Yeah.
Associations coming together.
Yeah.
Because when you're trying to help, the
police are coming with the community.
Yeah. When you're trying to help the community, the police have to be involved, and people that are helping the community.
Go watch any man who's deep in the community and watching next to police officers.
Yeah.
But you see me, bro. Yeah. I'm the guy that they've never been able to talk to. Yeah. So now if we've got something, this is what we can run with. Yeah. Remember, bro, I've posted the picture on my page. You know how proud I was of that picture? Yeah. With the feds.
I got the Jakes.
What?
I got the Jakes.
What?
We're not talking about
that. I was there, and you know how proud I was, bro. Let me tell you, my mum told me she was proud of me for that. Yeah. As I said to my own niggas, and I told them while I was sitting there, you was in the building. You man don't matter. What do you think I care about you? No, because as I said to you, bro, this is 3 years even later, and I said it even then, about a year and a half ago, actually, on my last podcast.
I was like, bro, the police, bro, I don't care about that.
No, but Mack, I was proud because I know, you see to real ones, bro.
I understand.
You see to real ones, they know, bro, and real ones got a certain things what get ticked off, and you see you see the snitching, you see the scraping, you see the women thing, and you see all of that. That is what the real niggas scrape off. And man ain't got none of that on the record. Do you get what I'm saying? So when they say about me on the record, no. Come on, bro.
Real cap to that, for real.
As a man over 40, man.
Yeah, for real.
Come on, bro.
You see them
this is 20. I've been on from 91. You won't catch any of that on my name. Yeah. You see what? But let me not, because I don't want to go and be like I'm an angel. Yeah. Some bricks have gone. No, but they're gonna tell you that, because man will be like, I heard Tricky done this and then. But you know what? No. And that's what's on my name. Because everyone's got tarnished things on their name. So you see that, for me at one stage, bro, remember the world we come from, we're not supposed to have them things on our name even. Yeah, so when you're trying to keep the cleanest street nigga name, it comes with nothing. You get me? And he's the nigga that gets to the end and he's the most glorious. Like, you get what I'm saying? But me, like, it was always like, with Connects, I always thought they come and go. Connects don't visit you in prison. They come and go. No, see, Max making it worse.
You are a fucking G, bro.
And you know what happened after?
Some real shit.
Because we're gonna get to
You're saying some real shit, bro.
We're even when they get to the police thing, yeah. Do you know why, bro?
You're saying some real shit.
I hate, and people don't understand it. I hate when people think that, oh, he's so good and he's did it. No, bro. Man's done bad shit. Yeah. That's why man's doing a lot to make up for it. Yeah, so when you see man out there doing all of this and doing the police thing and man's got a lot to make up for, bro.
I feel like you're packaging it wrong. What is the police thing?
What do you mean?
You're not doing the police thing. It's a knife crime.
Oh, no. Do you know what it is?
Not doing the police thing.
Do you know what it is? No, sorry. Do you know what it is? This is the narrative they've pushed so much. They've made me even believe like I'm a snitch. I feel like this is why. Bro, here's the thing. And this is the session, yeah? I've seen a man post up and a man's caption was, Tricky talks to the police. This was sprayed. No, this was sprayed. I'll be honest. I'm gonna be honest now. I'm gonna be honest. We're not gonna go deep into it. He said Tricky talks to the police. Go and watch it in the caption. And I thought, your brethren got my brethren sent down.
Oh my God.
No.
Oh my God.
No.
Oh my God.
No, but
Darkness.
This is like, you know what it is?
Wednesday.
Because all you man are like
This
that.
is Darkness Wednesday.
No, let me tell you, yeah?
Tricky is odd one.
Let me tell you. Let me tell you. No, because as I said, and I'm going to keep making you go back, it can't be disrespectful if it's facts. 100%. So even when you was asking a man and say, I heard about this case, I'm going to... 5 Hackney guys went down. 1 got 4.5. 1 got 5.5. 1 got 5. 1 got 6. No, 100%. So even when so that was the case. They were my brethren. So when everyone does all this thing and this back and forth and this that and the other. But bro, this is why I don't reply to people, because I think everyone needs to talk on their own. Their own, bro, because like, you get what I'm saying? Let's go deep into it. Do you get what I'm saying? And as I've said, I'm cool to stand up with the police, because none of that ain't on my name. What do you think? The police will stop 2 in the queue, man? I mean bricklayer, and ask him about the 2 in the queue, man. They used to ask them about me, bruv. Hey, let me tell you. You know what I've always said? Do you know who I want to start a podcast this year? The police. Because the police are going to tell you about the raids.
They're going to tell you the real.
What? They'll tell you they come in, they found 45 in the safe.
Paying.
And I was so legit. They have you ever watched the police, 3 police officers in the back counting up 45 and giving it back to you? You ever been that legit? Ever been on the street? They're giving it back. They don't know this, bro. Do you get what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying, bro.
So if the police,
they're giving it back. Facts.
Trust me, the police will be out, bro. We come to your yard and find a queue, a tens, and £627. You know man's always got them mad numbers when they're in the back of the station and counting the coins. What? Man's had bigger raids than these men have had in their life. A lot of these men, and this ain't to no direct to man. To any man it affects, it affects. As I said, I can stand with the police, bro. Because the police weren't asking them man about me. I mean me about them man. What?
For real.
To get to 2 Zs.
For real. And
don't you want 5 bricks?
Yeah.
So who they gonna ask for? They're gonna ask them about Tricky. And my point being is, if the police will do a podcast, they'll say, yeah. You see him? Raided his ass. Nothing in there. More guns than fucking money. Bro, you get me? The police will tell you all of these stories and the breakdowns. Even with the youths and the teaching, they'll tell you who cries in the station. Do you get me? Who's down? Who stands tall? They'll tell you.
Bro.
Police will have the biggest podcast in the country.
Bro.
Man will tap in.
Go to
see if their name's coming up.
I'm at my mum's. Yeah, I'm at my mum's. Pull up. Link to man. You know what I'm saying? Drop me a thing. Boom. The Fed blatantly saw. Yeah, saw the Andy saw, bro. He saw. Yeah. I took her upstairs. He said, "What's going on?" It's already gone upstairs. You know what I'm saying? I said, "What do you mean? Get out of the building." You know what I'm saying? Because I'm zero tolerance with Jason. I said, "Get out of the building." So you know what? He's bounced off the building. He's cut out. Morning. My mom's door. Boom, boom, boom. They come in there. Money's on the table, you know, literally in the living room table right there. So they come in here. I said, "What the fuck are you lot coming in there? Just knock. I would have just let you lot in." And then boom, they're searching. They go, "Yeah, this is me. I saw you yesterday. And you came today." Yeah, where is it? I mean, where is what? Where is I said, "Listen, do what you need to do and then leave." And then this is him. "Oh, should we I said, "Do not touch that money. Do not touch that money." Bro, they came search. Here you have police officer said, "I told them they're never going to find anything here." I said, "Bro, you're not going to find anything here. Ever." You get what I'm saying? Bro, they saw the money. They walked out. I said, "Make sure you lot fix my mum's door." You get me? Boom. And my mum's asking me, "Why are they coming in? You're not even here no more. Why are they coming in?" I said, "See that guy? He saw me yesterday." he knew there was something going on.
Mumsy has to understand, boy. Man, forever live at your yard. No, because even when I move to my yard, they're not coming to my new yard.
Yes.
Because I know after that, I'm not leaving nothing here, Mum. You're good. If they come here, it's just for jar. It's just like no one's even in trouble. You get what I'm saying? Because we got to that stage where
that's standard.
my PMs, my mumsy, the people that we loved. It was different for us. The people that we really love, we wouldn't hold nothing near them because we know that's a chance for us.
Yeah.
I've watched, man, bro. They got mumsy. I'm going to the station now, cuz. What? For anything. They got grub, yeah. I'm going, bro. Because you just don't want mumsy's headache, blood.
Trust me.
Get her out of it. But let me not, because I went off. The picture we was talking about. Yeah. And you said, why were people so angry?
Yeah.
And I don't think people are angry. People just like, remember...
I say angry
you
because
see, from
I
the
feel
streets,
like
people need something to, and you see what, as they say that line, yeah? Anyone who hates now has always wanted to hate. But because man was moving, as I said, when you move heavy, they move heavy with you.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? When you get lighter, they get brighter.
Yeah.
So when I move light on my feet, they just get bright, and everyone wants to, as I said, they see me now, and da-da-da-da-da, and it takes any fear away that you've ever had. Oh no, mama's a dick, and da-da-da-da. So it's something to hate on. And because you ain't got nothing else, as I said, you're gonna look long and hard and wait very long for a man to say he didn't move bricks. So they need something. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, he didn't do this. He weren't killing 2-3 men a week and this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
They always need something. So that was the main thing that we can go to. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Remember, bro, come on, bro, man. Live in a world where we're good, but not everyone likes, man.
facts.
And I'm not even talking about my enemies. My enemies are cool. That's why I don't even like to say enemies. I'm too old to say enemies. People that don't like me. Do you get what I'm saying? And not everyone's got to like me. Do you get what I'm saying? I don't like everyone.
Facts.
And I don't, and I always say, I said it to you the other day, I have no qualms. When people say, why don't you talk about that man all the time? He always talks about you. Yeah. I've got no qualms with my enemies moving like my enemies, bro. Yeah. My man who didn't like you from 2004 still doesn't like you, Tricky. All right, go.
Yeah, what do you want me to do about
then,
it?
bro. I'm more angry with my brethren who became my enemies. Yeah. It's them man there. You understand? And this is how everyone should see it. You be more angry with your friends who switched up, bro. 100%. Don't worry about your enemies because your enemies have been the same all the time. My enemies are blessed.
They change their skin.
As I wasn't going to say even now, because I've always said I wanted to do this, big up Spray, because no one's called my name more in the last 12 months. Fuck my friends. Pick him up, bro. No. My friends have been meaty. They man move like they don't even know it.
My friends be meaty.
They move like they don't even know a nigga. No, serious. Genuinely. But my man, like every week, like, Tricky. And 1 week is like, big up Tricky. The next week is like, you know what, fuck Tricky. Then the next week is like, even one time I got it on my page now and Spray bigged me up like 2 years ago. I goes, you know what, don't worry people, that he's going to disrespect me next week. Yeah, don't worry. So I'm used to it now. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't even get the wake up call now. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like,
there was one time though, I see you crashing out and I was like, fuck it.
Go on, say it. Talk, man.
That time that he put something up, but then you was crashing on your socials.
What was I saying?
You just like you was going on him, like you was comparing that, but that's not really your style.
It's not. I'm trying to be but you know what it is, bro? You see, for everything we've spoke about bricks, jewels, and this and that and that, it's so different. Know the swag, what you know Hackney Man for. It's so different. I don't even know what this is about. The swag, the jewels, the stories are totally different. No, but it's so different. Bro, it can't be disrespectful if it's facts, bro. I'm just giving you facts, bro. Because you lot sat down with a man and the man was like, no, me and my brethren, like, we used to share the chain. And I'm thinking, so what if both of you went out on the same night? I'm gonna fuck up the man, you know. Like, man don't want me, bro. Because, no, but this is why a lot of the times I say to the man, everyone just chill,
It's
bro.
gotta be Wednesday today.
No, you know,
it's gotta be done.
It's not.
Because you know what I say to the man, no. Because you know what it is? I'm gonna keep saying, it can't be disrespectful. If I saw that, but because, and the thing is, I didn't even say that. A man admitted it to you and was like, you know what? No, me and my...
But that pissed him off. That
make it got a bit rocky.
No, but you know
What
what?
about sharing chains?
Yeah.
Bro, I was genuinely asking the question, bro.
No, but you see when I saw it,
Genuinely, bro. I thought he had his own.
No, bro, but when we was telling you like that in 2005, man, we're like, them man are hating. No, bro. There's I've seen like man on the scene and there be like 2 chains, or you see a man come out, and I used to always, even when I saw a man talk, I thought, you know what if you go out on the same night? That's where the fuck up is. This is why all of these real niggas kill me, you know, because I think you man got other problems, bro. Real talk, bro. My chain sits on my side with my rollies, bro. Like, you get what I'm saying? No, but we're laughing, but because I see these things, bro, I laugh at them because I don't take them that serious, because I think, and this is what you lot want to put up to big old me.
Yeah, you know,
I know I'm 5'7", but give me something. Give me something.
Fucking hell, all that history.
You know what?
Yeah.
Hey, man, you know
No,
what?
bro, because I think all of that, because of the way, you see, like, you bust a gun, you could do that, bap, 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 bap. You move a ton of bricks, bro, you got to do a lot.
Too much.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Too much.
We ain't even gone into the part where you got okay, cool. When man need to come on home on AM charges, who they calling? The man with the burner or the man with the peas?
The man with the peas.
Yeah.
Course, bro. I beg you pay for that, bro. I can come home, pay the witness. I'm not gonna say too much after that, but you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Facts.
A lot of man don't get into them realms, bro.
Yeah.
A lot of man don't get into them realms, bro.
Yeah.
Where a man comes home, and remember, we're from the era. Remember, where a man come home the next day.
Oh my God.
What? Bro, yeah. They said it's cool, they're gone there.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? Ask them.
Yeah.
I don't know why they haven't told you this. You know why? Because they didn't pay.
Facts.
How could anyone from my
Facts.
tell you
didn't pay.
they didn't pay, bro?
Yeah.
I
They didn't
paid,
pay.
bro.
Yeah.
Because when everyone wants to talk about the shooter, they don't go to the people from jail. Don't phone the shooter.
But this is what we call friends. This is what we live to. This is friends.
For real.
This is what we're living it now.
Yeah.
Everyone living in the same thing.
Yeah, 100%.
Do you understand? This is what we call friends. This is what we all did it for, to be called friends.
For real, man.
Because, bro,
It's
as I
bad,
said,
man.
we all come from, as I said, you see, from my guys, we come from the block, bro. Sharing Chinese when everyone ain't got enough money,
Bro.
A man's putting Chinese in your hand and you're using the lid as a spoon, bro.
Yeah.
You're using everyone, what?
That pain, yeah.
Man come from that, bro. But you
part.
see that pain, yeah? It makes your relationship go through them 20, 25 years. Why do you think man, them's relationships last so long?
Yeah,
and the
yeah,
relationships
yeah,
of
yeah,
today
yeah.
are 2 years. You see man rolling in pictures together, then you don't see them together again.
Yeah.
The relationships are so far away now.
You know what? He's right.
You get it?
Back then, relationship is really genuine. You know what I'm saying? It was like they were not your friends; they were your brothers.
Yeah, bro.
See what I'm saying?
But people from that era, it's like some of the qualms that I see, not qualms, like passes that I see.
Yeah.
It's stupid. The amount of what everyone's gone through, what people start preying each other for, it's nothing.
Yeah.
Bro, you see what it is?
mad,
and as
innit?
I say, yeah,
It's
I
mad.
see Tottenham man now, bro, and we just, a lot of us. As I said, I'm all for the handshakes, but we know where we've come from with
How
that.
long do you reckon?
You get what I'm
How
saying?
long do you reckon it will ever get like that in Northwest London?
Oh,
I don't think so.
do you know what it is? And let me be
Yeah,
honest.
never.
Let me be honest.
I don't think
like
so.
man from South Kilburn, we know the connections with me and Stonebridge and this, that, and the other, and Arborough, and big up. There's man I know from Church Road. I want it to more than ever, because this is why I say we've got to put our attention on certain places, because it's really going down like it was 2001 in Northwest. It's not like that over in East. I mean, in certain parts of East, in Newham, yeah, you get what I'm saying. But even in certain parts of Hackney, and Tottenham, and it's really died down. But that's how it is now over there is how it was back then.
That's what I'm saying. So see, like how you say it's never.
Yeah.
It was proper rife over there.
I know. It was different, bro. It was peak.
So you're gonna say something?
Yeah, over here there's no distance. Everything is jammed up. You get what I'm saying? It's like you go there 2 seconds. Everything is like 5 minutes away from each other.
And you know what it's gonna take, bro?
Do you get what I'm saying?
It's gonna take.
And hold on,
Some of the realists at their height.
Hold on,
sorry,
Tricky.
sorry.
And you know what the problem is, yeah? Right now as well, because everybody's so close to each other, yeah? People don't really go outside like that. And nobody ain't really coaching outside like that. You get what I'm saying? Unless you know it's summertime, there's 100 of them on their block. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah. But no one ain't even looking to try and go over there to try and provoke or start a situation. You know what I mean? People are trying to mind their business. They're trying to, but it's still very sticky. It's 5 minutes away from each other, bro. Now, I don't think that situation will, like, what, like, see what Chuck is about to say, yeah? Like, it's going to take somebody
Bigger.
Oh,
you know what else it takes? A 5 to 10 year gap with nothing happening. So when people don't understand that Hackney and Tottenham have had a good 10 years where nothing's happened. So when anyone, and even all jokes aside now, when anyone wants to even pick it up, you can leave it. Do you get what I'm saying? A lot of you ain't rid out for a very long time. A lot of us, let's just say, like, not just you lot, us, all of us.
Yeah.
We ain't rid out for a very long time. So it's going to take that 5 to 10 years because everybody adds that.
So
you get what I'm saying?
You see, like, Raven over there, has it always been mixed, or did it, like, get to a stage where it kind of started getting mixed again?
What do you mean?
See, like, North London and Hackney, kind of rave together.
Yeah.
Like the Yardie scene.
Yeah. No, on the Yardie side, it has always had that little mix.
Always.
Yeah.
So some people just hasn't been involved.
Yeah. Even when they talk a lot of and they say Hackney and Tottenham, it was really London Fields.
Okay.
With everyone else involved, like you couldn't say you were from Hackney and see, and any of those guys see you, and any of those guys see you, but it doesn't mean you're involved. There was bare guys that used to see us the next day and say, "Boy, we see them man in the dance, and they was asking for you, man." You get me? So they let you go because the other man, they didn't seem to let him go. Do you get what I'm saying? And they're not letting the certain names that they wouldn't let go. Like me, I wouldn't get that treatment. Do you get what I'm saying? There's certain there's certain names that wouldn't get that treatment, bro. It was like, what he's here. It's like, do you get what I'm saying?
You know what? I agree on that part still. Sometimes when you go places, I could tell you, I know Bullet was in a situation. Yeah. They surrounded Bullet because they thought.
The Kilburn one.
Yeah.
Kilburn Bullet.
Yeah, they surrounded him. When they surrounded him, because they thought, first of all, they thought Bullet was me. Do you get what I'm saying? When they got closer, they asked him, yo, I swear my man's your brethren. So Bullet, you know Bullet, yeah, it's my brethren, innit? Like, you know what I'm saying? But they can't put Bullet to be involved on the road. Yeah. With, you know what I'm saying? They can't put Bullet involved with that. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? Because you doing that, what are you doing? Like, what's the benefit of you trying to move to someone that's not involved? Do you know what I'm saying? Things are already worse. Do you want to make it even much more worse than the way it is? Yeah. Do you get what I'm saying? Because now we're provoking innocent people. That's got nothing to do. Me personally, back then, I'm not gonna lie to you. I had zero tolerance. Innocent or not innocent, I'm putting you involved in it. Yeah. Do you get what I'm saying? Because I just thought that show peeps. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So that was my thing. But I hear what he's saying. So, like, sometimes it's not everybody that you could always attack and go for. You know what I mean? And if it's a long period of gap, leave it. You know what I mean? Just leave it. Just don't come.
But as he said, because it's so close, you're not gonna. It's so hard.
It's not gonna be squashed
to get that 5-year gap where a man don't see no one and do nothing.
Unless you're breeding an up sister, and then it just everybody's breeding everybody like that.
But bro,
that has to just be squashed.
But this is why. Go on, Mack. Sorry.
Is it generations though? So is it like because? See, like, is it like when a generation don't see each other for a while?
No, do you know what it is? Just like with us, man, we didn't sit in a room. Time just took its toll. You get what I'm saying? So sometimes you've just got to let it play out, and whoever survives, survives, and whoever doesn't. It's that serious. Do you get what I'm saying? As I said, bro, man's trying to push peace, but man's not trying to save the world. I'm not dumb. I understand that everyone ain't gonna get saved. I really understand that. So why do you think I'm not out there screaming at the top of the steps with a big microphone like some madman? Everyone, I know, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes the harsh truth is needed. Do you get what I'm saying? For you lot to understand. To get out of it. Some of you's not gonna last, and the time's gonna play out, and then a lot of you're gonna see man go to jail. Like I've seen man go to jail and get 30 years plus and 30 years plus wreck. I'm telling you, bro.
They're changing.
Other men are changing. I've seen that. Yes. What do you think? My behaviour ain't come from the bird some of my niggas have got. Yeah. I've been in the court case certain time when the judge has said, "Bam, bro, I go home like what?" Shock.
Later.
Bro, let me pattern up.
Yeah,
Judge,
later.
bro, I'm not even at the judge on the ground, blood. I'm pushing
I learned my
peas,
lesson for
blood.
him.
Say that again, Mac.
I learned my lesson for him.
Bro, I promise you, on my mum's life, when people say, Tricky, why are you here, bro? I've lost a lot of friends and I've seen a lot of man go prison.
Yeah.
And sometimes this is the sickest thing about life, and it's sad. You have to learn from people that you love. So the nigga that you loved and that was mad close to you, it's mad that you've had to learn from him. Right. And when people learn from him, you don't crash out for him. Because you're learning from him. So he's made the biggest mistake and you're like, raw, I'm going to pattern up and I'm not going to make the mistake that he made. So then No, but Mac, let me finish. That's where the crash out doesn't happen. Because I'm learning from him. And he don't even want you to crash out like that. So this is why the road gets so deep, bro. Because he's thinking, I don't want you here with me. Yeah. Live, bro. Do your thing. You think some of my guys ain't saying, you know what? Make sure you go, bro.
That's a real friend.
I've got to show you message some of my guys, bro. Just go, you know, bro. Yeah. Because man ain't here for no baby food thing. My friends even get on to me. I got one of my old school homies, Shakady, big him up. Old school.
Do you know what man said to me?
And he says to me all the time, you know what? Don't pussyfoot with this thing, man. Didn't do it in the brick arena and on the streets. So don't come here and start pussyfooting. Yeah. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah. Genuinely, but
you know what man said to me? You see what he just said, yeah? A man said this to me, yeah, and I didn't take his advice. He said to me, Joss, the road is a lie. Everything is a lie. Because he's in the bin now. When he's saying that, he goes, everybody's a liars. Yeah? Don't believe it. I'm thinking to myself, bro, you are the most realest guy I know, bro. Why are you talking like this? Do you get what I'm saying? Bro, do you know when I sat in there, I'm about to have a youth. Bruv, the biggest tears that I ever had in my life. You know, but you were there. Yeah. But I cried, bro. I'm like, I'm in here. And he's out there. And he's gonna, I said, no, I gotta get out of it. I am not trying to be raising my youth behind these bars.
Yeah, bro. And look how many men are doing it. I know a man that, as I said, man,
I got my dog right now doing that.
Man's got a 30 wreck, bro. His daughter's 5, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? It's dead serious. I don't even know, like...
And hold on.
Yes,
you know what's so crazy, yeah? You see the people, yeah? You see the people that man is clashing with, yeah? Crashing with, yeah? Bruv, they're not even playing this game fair. They're not playing fair, bro. Because they making the boys in blue know everything. So how can you even crash out? Soon as you crash out, they know where they're going straight away. You could have been in damn, they're still coming for you because that name was given. Your name is on top of that list. That's another part that gets me mad. This is not fair. You get what I'm saying? This is not fair. I never said anything, so why did you? You know what I'm saying?
Everyone's not playing the same game, bro.
This is when I realized, this game is a fucked up game. So
and what the man them are doing, we're playing with our youths' lives, bro. We're not playing with ourselves. We're playing with our youths' lives. Do you get what I'm saying? So when the man them are saying, man have to do the... Understand, when you miss your youth and your youth has to grow up out here on his own, you've just played the game with your youth's life, with a man that you're probably going to forget in 2 years, for a man that you don't care about. Because as I've always said, bro, like, you're not hearing about the craziest things always going on. Man end up going to the Bing, all holding birds together and being brethren.
Yeah. Oh my God.
And then you think, why didn't you just listen to me while you was on the roads?
I've seen it.
I know bare brethren. I know that real talk. Man that you should never see talking, and they're blessed in the J-Line.
You know, Mack said this to me.
So you
time
both got a 20, and now you're blessed.
You know what's so mad, yeah? He says this to me.
Yeah, bro, brethren, man.
I can't lie, yeah.
It's the ones outside stunting.
One of the 2 people was your bro, but I see was someone in jail. Monkey and Money. You know Money?
No, I don't
Money's
know.
from Tottenham, but I don't think he's thing. But they were best friends in jail, like with the P5.
Yeah.
But that was the first time I used to see something like that.
Yeah.
I saw it bare time.
Yeah.
And in my head, I don't want to be on a A-cat landing, then have to do the same thing.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna crash out all the way until I'm on a landing where I'm on the same boat as someone I call an enemy.
Yeah,
It's mad.
Yeah.
It's mad.
No, but a lot do it because, as I said, bro, remember, when it goes to jail, it really gets down to, are you on it? Are we cool? Yeah. And if we're cool, then we're cool. Yeah. Because we're living in the same house, basically. Do you know, do you get what I'm saying? We're living together. Like,
I've come to respect, everybody's decision how they want to live their life.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? That's what I've come to respect. My situation you don't need to ride for my situation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Live how you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you don't need to ride for my situation. Live how you want to live.
You don't know how real that is, you know?
You know what I'm saying? Because I think people always feel like, they have to hold it down because you're holding it. Nah, bro. It's my situation, it's not yours. Like,
bro.
Live your life how you want to. I've come to respect that and I've come to understand that. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Why do you think a lot of the times, bro, I'll roll with one man or you, a lot of the times you'll see me with my son? Because you know what it is? It will hurt me more if I really believe that you, man, are for me and you don't crash out. So it's better I understand while I'm alive. And I tell people, don't worry about Tricky. I'm alive. Think of my homies that are upstairs, that left. Because remember, the one thing I sit on and why I'm happy is because you see my guy.
Teaching them,
you see Hypes, bro. You see when my guy left, he left me pushing peace, didn't he? All my guys have left me. A lot of my guys have left me pushing peace in the last how many years. So I ain't lied to them. Man, I've left them here believing anything with you, bro. I'm crashing out and I'm going the same way. And they ain't lived that. You can hear the lump coming, like, you get what I'm saying? Man ain't lived that. 100. So that ain't been, like, that's what I live with and that's where my smiles come from. They knew me when they was here, bro. And I told them what I was on. And they see what I was on.
And they respected
in public.
it.
And they respected it in public.
I
posted up bloody messages from Hypo just the other day. Do you get what I'm saying? Go on, my brother. Tricky. Da-da-da-da-da. But one thing you always used to tell me, funny enough, like, always be on point. Because you might want to forget the roads, but they won't.
Facts.
Always told me that, and I always move on point. So you see, when I'm moving on point, I'm going places or and even sometimes when I just leave the internet, bro, it's because I understand. You see what? Overall, man's got a message. Man's not trying to change your mood. I'm trying to change your mindset. Man could change your mood in a minute. I don't need to be here like when I see everyone's on the mood of like banter and jokes and pulling down their pants. Man ain't doing that. Do you get what I'm saying? Because as I said, bro, just like the Malcolm X's, like the Nas's, you might just get me in 10 years' time. I'm not here putting pressure on, man. Get me today. I'm a big man, bro. Man couldn't tell me this when I was 24. So who am I to look at a 24-year-old and tell him to get me right now? Bro, I'm with you through thick and thin. Do you get me? You go to the jail, last man's got you. Do you get what I'm saying? You come home, man's got you. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Man's that support system. Do you get what I'm saying? It's not just like, make sure you push peace, or if you're not on the right side of the road, you're going to go left. No. Like, do you get what I'm saying? It's a different sort of brotherhood, bro, where man's got you differently.
Do you know what I want to say, though? Before we go even deep, you know what? I had a bone to pick with Hypo. I remember out of nowhere, I saw him pop up with the Mexico Youts. I didn't speak to him. I just saw it. You know what I mean? Like, we come from an era where I'm not gonna, what were you? I didn't speak to him. I just said, okay, cool. Do you know what I'm saying? One day, he rang me. No, he hit me up on the gram and then he rang me on the phone. So when he was speaking to me, he was speaking normal cash. So I just said to him, hey, bro, make me understand something. How come you're over there? Bro, we had a good conversation. You know what I'm saying? It started off very heated, because he's a very heated guy. I'm a very heated person. It started off very heated. This is why I turned around and I said to you, I just respect people how they want to live their life. And I don't hold them accountable for anything. Do you get what I'm saying? So when he broke it down to me, and I know this guy was so real because what he was saying to me, he meant it. He meant it to the bone. But me, because of me being me, I always look at it as like, nah, I don't need that handout. I can do this. You know what I'm saying? I can do this. But we had a good conversation about it. And I said to him, yo, bro, I'm not going to lie, bro. I was pissed off with you.
Mm-hmm.
I never ever thought that you, of all people, that will make that type of move because of the way I saw you and the way how we resonated and what we stand on.
The only thing I would say with that is, how would he feel when you saw you with people from Tottenham?
Mm-hmm.
I think he was
from all the time, from the start. People from Tottenham's been around, coming around, or speaking with some people.
Like
we've dealt with that for years.
Right, put it this way.
Yeah, we've dealt with that for years. But you see me, bro, and why
do you know,
go on, sorry.
Watch it. He knows when there was a situation like that, he knows that we ended up crashing out. Do you know what I'm saying? Even when he hasn't been there. He knows. I'm just saying, but I'm saying he knows, man crashed out. Do you get what I'm saying? Man has crashed out. You get what I'm saying? Yeah? So, man still stand like, man respected when he said something. Because, man, I get that pain. Because when you're bumping in with real guys, yeah, and they feeling your pain and you're feeling their pain, and then when they see yours, they're dealing with yours, and when you see theirs, you're dealing with theirs. That's not, at that point, yeah, it's not just like friends, bro. Do you know what I mean? It's more than friends now. So that's why I said when I spoke to him, yeah, I understood. So I think
he's talking about 18 days. That's what he's getting into.
Oh, them days, yeah.
But watch it. If he saw me right now, yeah, and he saw me sitting down and I did that interview, bro, let me tell you something, bro. I didn't do that interview just like that. I called up my brethren. Do you get what I'm saying? Even when Hypo he has not been alive, I called up my brethren and asked him, yo, Ray, just because of the strength of, I know Hypo was not fucking with, you know what I'm saying? Nah, man, it's cool, bro. You're trying to prosper. And at the same time, I know what Hypo said to me when I spoke to him when he did what he did. And I said, yeah, no, you know what? It's cool, bro. So I know he would have said to me, bro, it's cool. I understand what we're trying to do. You know, I don't need to get deep into the conversation because
I'm like the different one, bro, because I was the last off the porch. Remember?
I know you're the only person. I know you're the only person. Look, this is why
you see me, bro.
Man. This is why you're different, because
you
know why you're different,
bro.
yet? Because he doesn't cross that fence.
Go on.
He stands on the way. My side is my side.
Yeah, bro.
I'm on this side.
And let me tell you,
I'm not doing that side.
Let me tell you my respect levels, bro.
Do you get what I'm saying?
I know man from South
That's
Kilburn.
That's why I respect Tricky a lot.
I know man from Church Road. Yeah, but you see, respectfully, man ain't playing all the pictures and this, that, and the other, and because and then when you go in certain places and you certain man are around certain rappers and this, that, and the other, because you see, as I say to you, and sometimes it's to my detriment, I've still got that bit of street in me that I understand certain things, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? And it's cool to have friendships, because I'm cool with man's friendships, but don't push it in man's face. Do you get what I'm saying? And I'm sorry, I know everyone's on the wire thing, but I'm too old for anyone to wire me. You get what I'm saying? No, I'm way too old. I'm way too old. You can't. Because I'm telling you, wires are spoiling conversations. We ain't had one wire in this. No, because man could be talking and you say the wrong thing and you forget your whole thing. You get what I'm saying?
But I do believe people that think of the why are the wise.
Yeah, no, come on, bro. I've had too much girl blood, like, for any man to wire me, bro. And why am I saying that? Because I was up on the way up here, you know. I've never been with a woman from Northwest. I don't know why. No, I don't know why I'm saying that. I don't know why I'm saying that. I've never been with a woman from Northwest. I do know a woman from Northwest. But you know what I noticed? Yeah. Northwest girl only link Northwest man.
Boy, I don't know.
No, blood, they don't,
is that
blood.
True? I don't think that's true, bro.
Or Jamaican man, but that Jamaican man lives in Northwest, blood. Don't go like he lives anywhere. Oi, they're strict, you know. Yeah, they are. No, it's like North Girl, blood. North Girl, they wouldn't nigga Hackney, man, boy. You tell them you're Hackney, out of the question.
I swear down.
No, them man will tear your yard down. No, them man there, I'm not gonna lie, I'll give it to them. North man, bro, will tear your whole house down with your mum in it. if you say you're linking a Hackney man, Hackney girls will go over to North and link North man because our restrictions weren't that fierce. Their man restrictions were fierce. No, their thing was tight. Trust me, boy. I had a girl look at me like I was a ghost. This is me, baby. We had a. Where you from? It's me, Hackney. This is her.
No way.
What? Ask me my North gal ratio. It's about 2. Look how close North is, blood. They were so close. They knew what they were. No, bro. It's not. The beat's not worth it, bro. No, it's not worth it. It's not worth it, man. It wasn't worth it. Not for them. For people from Hackney, because obviously we were like the
you lot didn't care, bro.
The cooler, the swaggier.
Yeah, bro, that's killy.
So we was on
We
that
just don't
more.
care.
So the girls, we was more on the drip and the like. As I said, bro, from Hypes to me to this to that to anyone, they're not gonna argue with the jewels. They're not gonna argue with the drip. They're not gonna argue with the whips. They're not gonna argue with the yards. They're not gonna argue with anything that a street man is supposed to do. That's why I teach these street niggas, because we can't have all these gun busters teaching them, because you see, even what's going on now, bro. Remember, beef used to cost. What? Do you get me? I remember, bro. I promise you, in 2 days, bro, I spent 20 racks on 6 machines, and no, 100%. No. It was 6 Glocks and a Mack. Remember when Macks used to cost 5?
Oh my God, yes.
Remember when they were 5?
Yes.
5 bags.
I remember when they were
bags.
3.5.
See,
I don't remember those days as well.
Yeah.
But them times there, bro. And my point being is, this is why it's so throwaway now. Because the throwaway thing, the throwaway activity is, you can go into your mum's kitchen, grab a knife, and just come out. But I'm talking about, remember when you couldn't even be in beef because it cost so much. Yeah. And I'm talking dingers. I don't know what it would cost anyone else, but it cost me like 50 to 100. Well, I'm talking dingers, I'm talking burners. I'm talking my burners getting found in South, where you know what, the burner link was so strong that man was saying, how you get that? That's my thing. My man sold it to me, and your soldier just told you he's lost it, but he's made a little 2.5 bags off of it. No, but remember how small London was? We used to find machines and find things and find stories just by chance. Because I'm not saying Hackney, London was small. And they used to go around, like, do you get what I'm saying? But it used to cost, man. The dingers used to cost, the yards to keep them in, the women to hold them, and everything used to cost. Now, there's no cost. You go into Mumsy's kitchen and make it cracking.
Facts.
But that's why everything's so throwaway now. The lives are so throwaway. I'm not saying the lives weren't throwaway before, but there was a lot to do, even to put on a balaclava.
I think it's more throwaway now.
A whip. No, it is more throwaway now. Because remember, you had to get in the whip with 4 man, burner, a whole routine to go and make it happen. Now, bro, it's just throwaway, bro. You get what I'm saying? We just saw my man, we jumped out the whip and we just got it cracking. We didn't really do that. So when you went for who you was looking for, right?
Yeah, you was going for.
They don't do that in this day and age. They go for whoever's available. And that's why man's here, because a lot of youths that are dying are innocent youths. Bad man used to die. A man's cool with that. Don't get me wrong. Even in this day and age, I don't want him to get me fucked up, bro. I'm cool with 2 bad men going out and dying. Do your thing, bro. But left the youths. There's youths that don't want to be in this, and they're dying. So that's why I'm here. Leave them alone. And if you leave them alone, you man can wrap your ass off and go back and forth with each other.
100%.
Do you get what I'm saying?
You're just doing it to any Tom and Dick and Harry, bro. And kids that ain't got even nothing to do with your shit. Some innocent kid, fragile. Do you get what I'm saying? You go and do that. What for?
And look at your energy, because your block was the same as mine. You see that innocent you, he was allowed to just go true.
Yeah, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? What for, bro?
Now they're making him into something. But go on.
The knife crime thing, what's happening with it now?
What, the
campaign? Is it done?
Yeah, no. Man's setting up a charity with my guy called Future Thoughts. Do you get what I'm saying? So we're gonna be doing a charity like for anti-knife crime and everything for the man then, bro. Like just for rehabilitation for when man come home. Too many men are coming home to nothing. Do you get what I'm saying? And we can't expect these men to give them jobs. We've got to try and give them jobs and help them. Do you get what I'm saying?
What kind of jobs? What kind of jobs?
With anything, they can be. I've got mechanics. I've got people that run clothing companies. We've got people that run so many different businesses.
So people in jail now watching this, they should holler at you right now.
No, not right now. Don't holler at me right now.
He just started.
Yeah. You know the man with 10 years left. Holler at me now, then. you can holler at me now. The man with 10 years left, because we can build that. Man's gonna be here. Man's gonna do it. No, but man want that for the man, then, bro. Yeah. Because all the glitz and glamour, all the glitz and glamour is cool, but man's literally come home before with the see-through bag on a train.
Facts.
So I understand there are them man there that we're forgetting about. Yeah. Not everyone comes home in a Rolls Royce, blood. Yeah. Some man come home with that bro, we've done it. Yeah, and man. You're on the train, you know, blood.
Yeah. No one came and pick you up.
Bro.
No one didn't even know you was coming home.
I told him I've gone jail 3 times and come home 3 different ways. One time I mean my guys picked me up. This must have been convertible Punto and convertible Volkswagen. Yeah. Remember the old school square convertible Volkswagen, like 98, and 3 bikes. And then the next time a girl picked me up in my whip. And the 3rd time, I think everyone was done. Even I was done. I came home on the train, blood. It's not always that lit. Yeah, we need to start filming the man that's on the train and talk to him. Yeah. How are you feeling, bro? Yeah. No, how are you feeling, bro? Because we know these men are happy. Yeah. Well, how are you feeling, bro?
It's pain.
Bro.
It's pain.
You only got 2 hours to get to probation.
Yeah.
So man's... What? You ever in real life gone real straight to probation? Literally. When you're in the whip, you don't need to go straight there. You can just gas and chat shit for a while, bro. Man's gone straight to probation, as I said. But yeah, for all of those, for the anti-knife crime, for the youths, remember there, bro, we're dealing with a lot of men that don't want to be on the road. Even grown men, as we've been talking about. Right. Grown men don't want to be there, but they don't want to say it. So imagine how the youths feel.
I don't want to be there.
So imagine how the youths feel if grown men don't want to be outside, but they're still moving like they are. That they do. As I said, bro, everyone's bad when they see their ops 2 times a year. Yeah, literally. No one sees a man every single day.
Nah, they don't.
Why do you think when we get to the JLS and we see each other every day, this is when we pattern up?
Yes.
What? Cutbolts here. What? What you? That's what you turn into your real name. When Cutbolt comes in here, man will turn into Jeremy. You be like, no, bro, my name's not Killer Blood, it's Jeremy. As I said, bro, you know how I break down a lot of men on the roads. In my head, I call them by their government name. Yeah. So I'll be like, that's Cleveland, blood. No, you don't do that, that's Cleveland. Because when you give man his real street name, the fair's there. You get me, you gotta take it away. Trust me, get to know his real name, be like, that's Cleveland, blood. Because Cleveland can't be too bad, you know. You know Cleveland must have been bad. He can't, no, bro, because a lot of these men then are coming out. There's man out here, bro, and man got the cleanest names, bro. Like, my name's very clean, like. Do you know what I'm saying? That's why man's always smiling, like, I represent my name. So when man is squared on everything, I think, you know, represent your name, bro.
Represent your name.
You're a good guy, man. You get me? Because, and a lot of people don't even like that thing. You know when you say it to a man that you're a good guy, no one likes it.
Nah, I like that, man. Call me a good guy all day.
What did you say to me on the phone? Tricky, I'm trying to be, but I say, you see all the real ones, this is why we're men are fucked. We're trying to be so good, and the other ones are trying to be so bad,
bro.
And we're meeting in the, you know what I'm saying?
Bro.
Like we're trying
to really be good, bro.
Why do you think I said, when I see you, I watch you, bro, and I think, you know what, love for that guy. Because here's what I'm going to give you your thing, because I see when men are trying, you know, and they miss the trying part. They just want you to either do it or don't. You're forgetting the trying part, bro, where man's trying. And remember, there's hundreds of men in the jailhouse, bro. Remember, this is why this thing is every day, because it takes a minute to crash out.
100%.
No, it takes a minute. It just takes a minute. So when man see you week to week, you better respect it, you know. Because it takes a minute, bro. There's bare men who have done it. We've seen bare men do it. I don't even know why everyone moves how they move when we've got the most examples that we've ever seen in life.
100%.
Do you get what I'm saying? As I said before, it was just like me hearing about man from South Kilburn. Now we're seeing it. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
It's different.
Come on, for real, man.
Come on, bro. So man respect it, man. Man respect what man's actually trying to do, where man have come from. And as I said, when we break the ice from the start, we have to stop stunting on each other, bro.
Do you know?
Like, you get what I'm saying?
You know, I think like when we were speaking, that's what I was saying. Yeah, listen, I don't think people really come from a lifestyle, yeah, where it's really dark. Do you know what I'm saying? It's really, really dark, and you know what? I'm really trying to change to be a good guy. I don't think you understand the darkness I just came from. That darkness is trauma, bro. You know what I mean? And I'm trying to escape that trauma. You get me? You remember what you said? You said, listen, I've done a lot of bad things. Right now, I'm trying to play catch up with all the goods that I'm. You know what I'm saying, bro? Yo, there's a
when you see me being good,
you know what I'm saying,
just
bro?
understand. Sometimes a man will be like, "Rod, that nigga must have done a lot of bad shit," because I see him on the prowl every day. Every morning you hear me when you see me wake up with some positive shit in it. Man, there's a lot of shit, you know, man. No, man, there's a lot of shit. I'm still making up. God's still hitting me up saying, you know what, remember that thing? I'm saying, what? You're charging me for that? No, seriously. Trust me. So when everyone always thinks they're like and street shit, remember my man's a deep brother, bro. My dad's a Russ, bro. So let's get deep. Like I always say, remember we talk about linking 100 different things. That's 100 different people. Imagine God's charging you for every person you ever went hand to hand with.
Mad.
Do you get it?
Damn.
We always think about the worst thing that we ever done. Imagine he's charging you for every person you ever went hand to hand with. And then when I went hand to hand, bro, and I dropped a man a half a brick, remember he gave it to another man. And then that man broke it down into smalls. So it's the trail. And remember, you're on the trail. Do you get what I'm saying? So you could be making up for other man's shit. Why do you think certain man get older more and it hits their youth and it misses them? Do you get what I'm saying? I do a lot of deep shit, bro. Come on, bro. I do a lot of shit because I'm scared for my youth, bro. Like in real life, it's not me, bro. Maybe they might pass me, but I'm scared because I've seen certain things happen to man's youth and man be blessed and then man go off because it's happened to their youth. But I'm saying that's the effects of what you've done, my brother.
Yo, do you know what?
On the makeup mission. So I'm telling. No, seriously.
Yo, take this in.
Bro, a lot of us here, bro. A lot of us here, bro. We've done a lot of shit. And man see their self getting missed. And I'm saying, keep an eye on your youths, my guy.
100%.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Get your show back, bro.
Yeah, man.
No, come on, man.
Yeah, man.
But you know how I've been rocking with you, bro. And you know, like, you get what I'm saying? So I knew. What did I tell you on the phone? We are going to have a great one with no disrespect to no bullshit.
100%.
I knew we was gonna do it because even I've like actually spoke about a man. He's been with no disrespect.
No,
not
not
at all, bro. I ain't got time for that. And as I keep saying, it can't be disrespectful if it's facts. If a man's just spoke facts, it can't pick any part you want out of this whole interview and tell me what's not a fact.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
No dissing either.
No dissing either, bro. I ain't got no time for that because as I said, I don't even. But let's not even. Yeah, let's not even go there. But yeah, we've been. Come on, bro. This is the session, bro. No, this ain't no interview place. This is a session where man talk.
You know what?
Talk in the bedroom, like just back in the day, man playing FIFA with his reasoning.
You know what?
You understand? Barbershop.
I think Mack. From now on, anybody that's gonna come up here, they're gonna have to have a session. This has to be a session. Cause this was a session, bro.
And you know why? They're all gonna be different. Because we're not all from the same ilk. So we can't all talk the same together.
I like
that. I'm talking to you, man, like I talk to my guys. I talk to you, man, like I talk to my brothers and my cousins. Do you get what I'm saying? Because it's a certain ilk, and the ilk don't mean money. The ilk don't mean status. The ilk don't mean hype. It just means a different energy, bro. Come from a different era. Do you get what I'm saying?
100%.
Where, like, we're fearful of our, like, we're respectful. You know why I don't crash out and do all that whole heap of madness? Because I don't want my mum to see that shit. Do you get what I'm saying?
I'll be getting that phone.
Why do you think? Okay, let me tell you my scam now. It's going to be out there. I write on Instagram, don't I? Find it for me now. Where I've disrespected a man in writing, it's gone. But if I spoke it and said it, man will hold it on the internet for life. Do you get what I'm saying? Man ain't got no time for that, bro.
Facts.
Right, so I'll just write it out in 24 hours. That shit's gone, bro. Everyone's forgot. Trick is writing again. Like, fuck that, nigga. Trick serious, bro.
Nah, you know what? Bro, you got anything else to say, bro?
I have. Northwest gal hit me up. No, serious. But you know what it is? Northwest gal. You know what it is? Well, I know it's like them, yeah. And I'm on them. Yeah. Because they're all connected, and I told them this. Every Northwest gal has a Northwest brother. So that's why man stayed away from them. I'm only coming now because I'm on the good side of the road. On the other side of the road, I thought, F that, bro. Too much headache, bro. Too much headache. That's why Sack gal get missed as well, bro. I was like, nah, bro. Trust me. My list ain't big, you know. My list is massive from East London, bro. I got like two North gal and three Sack gal, blood.
Swear down.
You think I'll step out? But remember, it's a trauma. I'm joking about it. But I used to think girls from outside. I used to think that's a. I don't know who they know, bro. One time I went and pick up a girl from an estate, blood. Blood. All the man was outside. Hey, what?
Family. I've been like that with Biz.
No, blood.
We went to link a girl.
Blood.
I'm back on man.
What? And you stayed and picked up the girl?
Blood.
Man, I said to Biz,
all the man was outside just watching, you know, bro.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yo, hey. And they're preying you hard as well. Bro, I'm telling you.
Bro, this is in Tottenham as well. Trust me. This was in Tottenham, bro. But this was when it was like first kind of just started getting shaky, where a few robberies gone wrong and a couple people not talking. No one's not passed at these times. Do you get what I'm saying? So you can kind of go there, and my ex used to live there. Do you get what I'm saying? But yeah, I think that was the last person, but I left her right there, boy. No, seriously.
Hey,
seriously,
I just remember
blood.
Biz saying to the girl, what did they say to you? I said, Baba, let's dip out, bro.
Yeah, but when you think about it, bro, you see back in the day, I don't know how it is.
It was
now.
demon.
It was like risky meeting the wrong girl.
Yeah.
Not even for her, because the girls would always want to, no, he's with me. You think I can save you? With certain man, he's with me. It better be her brother. That is the main brother.
The main guy, yeah.
If her brother's the main guy, then we're good. But other than that, man couldn't take them risks there, blood.
Not taking them risks
Trust
there,
me,
boy.
blood. A girl tell me she's from South Cuban. We better link her A46 roundabout, blood. No, bro. That's how my mind used to work back in the day. I used to think, you know what, link me A46. I can't. My man lives outside. All right, cool. Well, I ain't coming there, boy.
Listen,
trust me.
What Tricky saying is real talk.
I didn't go to the video shoot, did I?
Nah, you didn't.
Hypo on them, went in it.
Yeah,
It wasn't. This is hype.
What? This
is hype. She coming South. South Killy. It's me. What? Just us, man. This is not. And you know, as you're saying, he's like, no, man's made, because as I said, respecting. Hypo will call up. So I tell people, like, call up, make the call. He'll do that.
He did, bro.
And he'll be that tricky.
All of that.
And I know I trust my guy with my life. Like, trick, we got it patterned. I say, no. Who's going? What? Just three of us? Yeah. Blood. Serious.
Bro, I even got people to be in the video for them, bro. From there, say, yo, you lot represent, bro. You know what I'm saying? You get me? But yeah, man. It was proper still, bro. Tricky, you're the best, bro.
No, come on, man.
You're the best.
Come on, this is the session.
Yeah.
I told you, don't make man come down there and not talk, bro. Because if we're gonna talk and the session is gonna be, there's gonna be jokes, there's gonna be lessons, there's gonna be love, there's gonna be everything.
No, man,
it,
it was everything.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Everything that we spoke about, on the phone, it was actually that. Do you get what I'm saying? Even much more better.
But man's a goat of this, you know. Real talk, respectfully, bro. So I know how to come with the right energy and when to come. What do you think?
I say that to people.
I said that to you in the live. I go, you know, I ain't done that for about 12 to 18 months. But when I go to places, I strategically go there. So I know what I'm going there and I know what energy I'm going there with and what I'm going to give them. Because,
energy, man.
Sorry, one more thing.
Sorry,
what happened with you and Lippy?
We ain't done nothing for about 4 years.
So is there going to be no more for the culture?
Nah, I ain't done for the culture in about 4 years, man.
Yeah.
You're not going to bring it back then?
I don't even think I'll bring back Truth Be Told. Like I done Truth Be Told, I done the episodes with my pops and this, that. I would even bring, it's just onwards and upwards, man. You just got to move forward. And everyone's just done their own thing. Do you get me? And if you clock him, he's not, doesn't really push peace, does he?
Like 100%.
We haven't really gone on the same, so he hasn't really kept doing, like, no disrespect, I've kept doing the same thing that I've been doing.
Yeah.
But he does though.
Do you
in
get
real
what I'm
life.
saying?
He does in real life.
Everyone does it in real life.
Yeah.
This is
You know
why I
what?
don't know why they're studying
You know,
everyone's.
yeah, I understand what he's saying.
Yeah.
People actually push peace, but they don't want to say it.
They don't no, they portray something else.
Yeah.
But their actions don't say that in real life.
But that is mad. Hey, you're a G though.
Come on, bro.
You're a proper.
No, it's been nothing but love and big up, you know, Mac.
No, but
Seriously,
you know what?
big up, man.
Hey, no,
Big
but
up.
you know what? I have to say, like, you're tricky, man. True legend.
Trust me.
True legend.
No, come on, man.
And you know
Love.
one thing with you? You speak with your heart. You know what I mean? You don't shy away from anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, you answer all you need to answer, but people need to understand that you are a real legend, bro. You know what I'm saying? And people have to respect it. Just because they see you smiling, yeah, they just gotta know that that smile comes through a lot of pain. You know what I mean? Comes through a lot of like trauma that you've gone through and everything. And now you're doing right. Yo, everything you're doing, I'm with you, bro. I support it and I respect it. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, and you continue just bigging up yourself and keep holding yourself up, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're all watching and we all can see.
Yeah, no, come on, man. Big up, man, and big up you, man, as well, man. And even Biz, I'll give him a special shout out because this is guys. Like, you get what I'm saying? Me and Biz even spoke in 2020. Do you get what I'm saying? And as he would tell you from the jump, bro, I'm not, Biz, let's not waste time on this phone. We spoke on the phone. You get me? Like, I was like, nah, let's not waste no time on this phone and going like we don't know each other. You get me? Big up, bro, for everything that you, man, do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Nothing but respect. You don't take nothing from, man. You get me? Like, and yeah, for a lot of man, it's just nothing but respect because I know we've come from that era. You get what I'm saying? And my heart goes out to all the man, them, whatever they're doing in different places because, as I said to Mac, bro, we're all much more similar than we are different. Do you get me? Yeah. We just don't like the little differences that we have. But if we drop them, we realise that we're similar. Do you get what I'm saying?
I agree.
Like, do you get what I'm saying? If we drop the ego and the bullshit, we'll get past it. But big up you, man, as well, man.
Man, thanks,
Enough
man.
respect.
Thanks for that, man. I appreciate it, man. I even appreciate you pulling up at the session as well, bro, man.
And big up on the platform. Because one thing I'm going to leave you with is I understand, bro, that when you don't see thousands and thousands and thousands of views when you wake up in the morning and sometimes when you leave it and you're thinking, oh, I'm coming back to that. That's how it goes, bro. And that's how it starts. You get what I'm saying? But even, I promise you, bro, from your first episode, big up for even doing that first one because where we come from and what we have to go through in our minds to even come and sit down
to talk about.
Man ain't talkers. Man ain't talkers like that. No real talk. We're not talkers like that. So I know what a man's gone through even to sit down for his first episode. Is man gonna rate me? Is man gonna think I'm doing this chatty patty thing? Is man gonna think this? Is man gonna do? But as I said, they don't see the trying part. I'm a nigga that's been through it, so I can see the trying part.
Man's
so
trying, man.
Trust me, man. I know, bro. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
man.
big up. Nothing but love, man. Come on, man. Big session. Come on. The big session.
Come on.
Trust me.
We're ending it just like I said. Big session.
100K in a week.
Big.
Come on.
A big one.
Yeah.
I'm telling you that was a big album.